Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is brought to you by you. If you want to learn how to support our show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 73 of Punching Up Last Stand Media's weekly Nintendo podcast. I am your host, Brad Ellison. Joining me are my two lovely co-hosts, as always. First, we're going to start with Mr. Gene Park of the Washington Post. Gene, how are you?
Good. I am absolutely Donkey Kong pilled. There is nothing else going on in my life besides finishing Donkey Kong. And in fact, well, we'll talk about it more. But I am celebrating. I just got the neon grip or the neon case grip. It's basically formerly called Skull and Co. or whatever. I don't know the company's name, but this was a good grip that I used for the Switch 1, and then they made one for the Switch 2. So I've been playing a lot more handheld Switch 2.
Okay.
Yeah, thank God for Donkey Kong. It's really finally ignited my excitement for the Switch 2. And all it took was a game that I could play for forever, basically.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a special game. And we got Mrs. Micah Moriarty. Micah, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Brad. I went to the post office today, as I am still dutifully dropping off the packages, and in my P.O. box was this book, How to Whistle, an easy step-by-step guide. This was sent, the note just said, maybe this will help, smiley face, from Anonymous. I have tried. I already started trying when I got home. I still can't whistle. But we're working on it. I posted on Twitter, no promises. Thank you for whoever sent this. I'm going to try. I'm going to try again. But I don't know. It's not looking good. It's already not looking good. All the techniques so far I've failed at.
You just got it. It's going to take practice.
I mean, it's been 32 years, Bradley. I feel like if I was going to learn how to whistle.
But now you have actual proper instructions.
I do. I'm not knocking it. Some of the AI art gets a little funky at one point. I don't know. This dude is like,
oh my God, it's AI
he's got like
art.
a finger down here that's like not attached. Like he's got a finger coming out of his shirt. The techniques are solid. Okay. The advice, I'm going to say that the grammar and everything points to this being written by a real person, at least to my eyes. However, the AI art is startling at times. This guy's fucking like dead looking eyes in here. But I've enjoyed looking through it so far. And there's a lot of, and here you got directions for the 4 main types of whistles. 4 advanced whistling techniques, fun whistling tricks and tunes, whistling games, whistling troubleshooting guide. So
troubleshooting guide.
I'm not gonna give up yet, but I am gonna say I was on like the beginner section and I already was just, it's just not happening.
Well, here's the thing, Micah. We're going to do a whistle report every week. We're going to get a check-in now.
Oh, no.
So now you're on the spot.
What happens if I can't whistle?
I'm just going to keep checking in every week for a while.
Just gonna ask every week.
Yeah,
then you're going to be a dad. You're Ellie from The Last of Us. That's what it is, right? Because Ellie can't whistle.
I can't tell you how upset I was like in the game when she finally learns how to whistle, because I'm like, what? Here's the thing about media, okay? They always want to give you the happy ending, right? And I'm like, sometimes the ending isn't happy. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Sometimes you don't learn how to whistle.
A miserable person because you can't whistle.
Imagine calling The Last of Us a happy ending because Ellie learned how to whistle. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, that's how low the bar is for happiness right now these days.
Dude, right? Because I saw somebody just made a good point. This was like legitimately sad. It might have been about like Steel Magnolias or something. Spoiler alert for Steel Magnolias. And they were like, I think it's really important that in the movie Julia Roberts, she does become a mom, but her diabetes like does create a big problem, and they didn't sugarcoat it and they didn't make it, like just some big happy ending. And that's how I feel about Ellie learning to whistle. All right. They shouldn't have done that. She should have just not been able to whistle the way that I cannot.
last night, everybody. So as you know on the show, we've talked about Cheesecake Factory a lot on this show.
I sent you that Instagram reel the other day of the guy who's like, sometimes when I'm sad, I go look at their menu online.
Yeah, the guy like crying, looking at cheesecakes. But last night I was like, okay, let's go to Cheesecake Factory. Let's do it for Micah. So I went, me and my girlfriend, we went to Cheesecake Factory, and it was all right.
Yeah,
I had
what'd you get?
Decent time. So what I got is, I just got like the smash burger there. I was in the mood for a hamburger, so I got that. But I did get the Oreo cheesecake as well,
man,
which was very good. Cheesecake was bomb. She got shepherd's pie, which she said was good.
This is it's so diverse, the menu, right? Like, you could have said
diverse.
anything. You could have been like, she got the chicken tikka masala, and I would have been like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She got the sushi. And she got the upside down pineapple cheesecake, which was very good. And she got a pineapple Moscow mule. So a little bit of something. And we brought home a normal slice of cheesecake as well. So we went all out. But the atmosphere is very nice, very relaxing. It was crowded too. We went at like 8:30 at night, and it was still pretty packed. So Cheesecake is doing just fine, but Cheesecake is decent. It was good. I had a pleasant time there, so I'm not afraid to go back. It was better than I remembered, but it's not like crazy top tier. But it's good. There's something there for everybody, which is there's something there for everybody, which is like the strength of it. I feel like.
It's what I'm gonna say about it is that the in terms of a chain restaurant, it hits all the marks of like, it's clean, the food's good, the service is usually good. Mm-hmm. While Cracker Barrel is my favorite restaurant, I can acknowledge that depending on the one you go to, the food's gonna be good. The restaurant might be dingy. The service might be extremely slow. Like, sometimes you get a waitress that looks like she's been there as long as the farm tools have, right? So it's one of those things that, like, as much as I love Cracker Barrel, I can admit that it is very situationally dependent. Cheesecake Factory is up a tier in terms of just like the consistency of what you're going to get out of the experience. Because like, I fucking love Cracker Barrel. Yeah. But I understand why Colin is like, sometimes we go and it's literally like, we had a waitress one time. It's the little things. We had a waitress one time. She comes up to our table. She's holding someone else's dirty plates and she's taking our order, holding the dirty plates like right under our noses. You know what I mean? Like, their silverware and all this, like their half-eaten food. And then she's like, I'll put those orders in for you. And Colin's like, he's like, I would never say it to her. He's like, but you don't walk up to a table laden with all the dirty half-eaten food and ask me to order, holding it right under my face.
Yeah, I was going to say, not like that, you won't, or something.
And so it's the
I can
things
imagine
like
Colin's
that.
face the whole time, just like, I don't know, just like mad dogging them the whole time,
Yeah, so I can appreciate why people hold Cracker Barrel at a slightly lower tier, despite the fact that the food's excellent. But I feel like Cheesecake Factory, you know what you're going to get, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel to me is like, no offense, but kind of like a truck stop thing. I'm fine with that. I'm just saying that's the vibe I get from it.
I mean, there's basically like a convenience store. I mean, it's like a gift shop, but it's a weird vibe. It's a fun vibe. I like it. But you walk in and there's a store, and then you go get your food, and also you pay at the cash register, which kind of adds to the ultra casual feel, because you get up, they give you your receipt at the table. You get up and you go to the cash register to pay, and then you leave. Yeah. But it definitely kind of adds to the ultra casual vibe that now I'm walking up to a counter to pay. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't mind stuff like that. You go on a Thursday and get the turkey dinner special. That's the best day of the week. It's my absolute favorite.
Okay. Thursday turkey dinner special.
They have it for lunch as well, but Thursday's turkey day. And so you get the lunch or the dinner sized special.
It's like Thanksgiving every Thursday, right?
That's right. Yeah. Damn. Oh, yeah. Also, I got this hand cream that I don't know if you guys could see it, but it has Snorlax on it.
Oh, cool.
Like, is that from Cheesecake Factory too?
No, it's mini. So I forgot what it's called. There's a bunch of them though, but they have like a bunch of like Japanese shit like that. And I was like, oh, Snorlax. So I had to buy it. No Blastoise, though.
Cheesecake Factory, if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah.
That could work because it's nothing to do with gaming, right? So
that's true. Yeah, nothing to do with gaming.
Someday we'll hear a Michael voiceover say, "This episode of Punching Up is proudly
sponsored by Cheesecake Factory."
By the Cheesecake Factory.
Get your grub on, shit like that.
And you're here, your family. I know that's Olive Garden, but whatever.
Because like my favorite advertisements that we did were for Liquid IV. Because now I'm a customer for life because they sent us a couple free samples to try and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And now I'm hooked and I love this stuff and I buy it with my own money. But it's true of like, you got me. They got me as a customer. I was just supposed to read the ad, but I was like, this is some good shit.
Yeah. So reach out to us, Cheesecake Factory Corporate. We will promote your restaurant. And I'll say it's good. Yeah. Not enthusiastically, but I'm like, yeah, it's good. It's worth going to. So hit us up, Cheesecake Factory. Micah will do anything for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Brad, I posted it in like the Discord. Did you see that woman who made like a life-size King of the Red Lions boat?
I did.
Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, that is cool, actually.
Isn't he so dreamy?
He's something. I'll say that. But it is very cool. I would love to have that.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that made it into the show. I was like, if this isn't part of the news drop, I don't know what is.
Yeah, some girl made a replica of the King of Red Lions from the Wind Waker. That's it. That's it. Go Google it. Go find the image. It does look really good, though. No sale, though, which I saw. So you gotta get that sale on there. Gotta make it complete. Patreon.com/laststandmedia. If you'd like to support us, you can get early access to this show as well as all of our other shows and stuff like Secret Symbols Plus. Bunch of good stuff on there. Want some merch? Go to laststandmedia.store. You can get a bunch of merchandise like stickers, shirts, and have them sent to you personally by Micah over here. So get her to work in her sweatshop.
Oh, dude, and I want to thank the listeners. People were heeding the call about the Stelly merch because after I said, like, yeah, we still have it, several Constellation shirts sold last week.
Okay.
And I was dropping those off, so we're still peppering those in. Obviously, I'm still working on the games, but I'm trying to keep up with, like, the shirt orders as they come through as well. But it was just funny of, like, oh, wow, yeah, here's several Constellation shirts coming down the pipe or whatever. Pipe or pike? What is that saying?
Coming down the pipe.
Okay, all right. I was like, actually over the internet, I was like, I still wasn't sure what you said. Yeah, so thank you, listeners. Help me clear out those Stelly shirts before I do set them on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny to hear Manny and Cog last week's Defining Dude. Go listen to that episode, of course. It was right at the beginning where they kind of reflect on Stelly. And Cog was like, yeah, I wasn't sure about it, but I ended up really liking it. I ended up really looking forward to it. And Manny's like, thank God it's gone.
It's one of those, it's very true. I've seen some of the listeners say like, oh, it's disappointing to know that the show we thought was really fun was, you know, somewhat stressful for them. And it's like, it's really the planning of it that's stressful. It's lining up
for you, Micah, right? Because then you had to like wrangle us in like cats every Friday. And it's like even I was like, I don't know if I can do it or really or whatever. Like even I was being difficult about that, you know?
For me, the thing was I basically had to make sure I was free on Fridays to fill in. But then we started getting complaints that I was on too much. So I was like, well, fuck it. I just won't do it. Then we got complaints that there were only 3 people. I was like, well, you can have one or the other. Yeah. And so it was just becoming a problem. And then, of course, it's like kind of Dagan just made the decision for all of us. But it was a stressful production to get 4 people every single week, and especially with the holiday prep and having to backload.
That legitimately was rough to try.
Those were the most difficult holiday prep episodes, just because we would have to record those like either on a random day of the week when we could have like Chris help out because Dagan could only do Fridays, or it's like, or Dagan could do a weekend, and then it was trying to find people who were free.
Oh, that's
It was
right.
a
Chris
nightmare.
even hosted them every once in a while. That's crazy.
Yes. Towards the end of last year, we had some times when Dagan could not do any Fridays. And so Chris started helping out. And then the holiday prep, Chris helped out with those. But it was never super easy to get 4 people every Friday all slated together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Luckily, for me, for Summon Sign, it's not too bad getting people. I usually don't have a problem getting someone at least, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, you being like the number one person and needing 2 guests, or hey, if you have Colin on, the 2 of you can record for 5 hours straight.
Yeah, that's what me and him are doing next week or Sunday, because he can't do Mondays yet. He's still doing his streaming stuff. So just be one-on-one with me and Colin for who knows how long.
Streams are going really well too. Yesterday's Monday's stream had a solid audience. Like it isn't like Sacred Symbols is demanding, and Colin is demanding a really good audience for streaming. And he's good at the format actually. I've never really seen him stream. It's fun. It's very chill.
Yeah. Him and Dustin are doing a good job.
Patreon subscribers, check it out. Sorry, Micah.
Oh, no. Him and Dustin are doing a great job. Obviously, I mean, I'm a little biased, but like the audience was very fun with their reactions to everything, being in the chat when they would notice that like Gene or Hogue or Brad stopped by and they'd start asking them questions too. So it was fun. I had it on when I was working on orders. And so, I was like, for everyone who's like, oh, you can't really listen to it in the background. It's like, that's how I watch all streams. You totally
can listen to it in the background.
Yeah, you can 100% listen to that in the background.
Do you guys not watch streams? Like that's.
But that's the thing. Like,
I think that's what it is. I think people who are unfamiliar with streams like don't understand how to consume it, but you can totally watch it in the background. That's all I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I literally, when Brad is live, I will have it on my phone with an earbud in, and then I'm playing Switch or, I'm like doing something else. But it is like, will you maybe miss a funny moment when Colin falls off a ledge? Yeah. But the banter between him and Dustin and reading the funny chats, I don't know. It's just how I always listen. It's how I watch Game Grumps. I don't actually watch them. I just listen to it the whole time. It's good enough. So I encourage people, if you're like, oh, I don't have time to watch it, it's like, just try popping in an earbud and leaving it in a tab somewhere else and just listen to it, know? But also today we posted Lockmort's compilation of the first stream, which was really funny. Shout out to Lockmort.
It's pretty
check
long
that
too.
out, too.
15 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good chunk of a 4-hour stream that they did.
I think it was longer than that. They streamed
they
a long
go 5
time.
for the first
Yesterday
one.
was 5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was a long one. But yeah, so check out Lockmort's compilation too. That's just on YouTube for everybody. So yeah, they're having fun with it.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
Adam Martinez wrote in, so Gene gives Donkey Kong a 10 out of 10, and Colin's immediate reaction is doubt. Not even a pause, just instant dismissal. How does Gene sleep at night knowing his co-host refuses to accept his truth? At what point do we hold Colin accountable for his anti-Nintendo agenda? This man needs an intervention. Love the show, guys. I'll hang some bananas and listen now.
You know what? I'm glad someone asked about this. I'm really glad someone asked about this because I thought about it for a very, very long time. I actually turned off the fucking episode once I heard that. I was like, fuck this, fuck these people, honestly. Yeah. First of all. Secondly, I know it's rough, Colin, that your favorite mascot character, Mega Man, hasn't had shit for the last several years.
Damn!
But then in comes Nintendo giving their best team Donkey Kong. And then giving Donkey Kong, this longtime mascot, all their love. I know it's tough. That Castlevania and Konami doesn't give a shit about Castlevania, and Capcom doesn't give a shit about Mega Man. So Colin doesn't.
You're hurting Brad just as much now.
Colin doesn't know that happiness. So I understand him being very upset, being very bitter, and seeing fans of Donkey Kong be extremely, extremely well fed with this game. So that's my most gracious response that I can give.
It's Squidward looking out the window as SpongeBob and Patrick run by, which is like one of my favorite reaction images.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if Mega Man got the love that Donkey Kong did. You know, imagine if what team at the Capcom would even make a great Mega Man. I honestly don't know. You know,
Yeah, I don't know who would make it.
literally, we don't know because Mega Man 11 was great, but it's not like a role changing game. I love Mega Man 11. That's another 10 out of 10 game for me too, right? Or at least 9 out of 10, right? But yeah, I don't know what team. Yeah, imagine the Resident Evil team. I guess since that's probably the most illustrious team Capcom has. Imagine the Resident Evil team decided to put all the creative energy behind the Mega Man. You know, like a sandboxy, puzzly, or really cool platformer Mega Man. But that doesn't exist. So I know, Colin. I know it must be really, really hard to be that bitter. But you know. And I mean that's another thing. Like Nintendo, I was on Defining Duke, and I was like schooling like Maddie and Cog both on like Nintendo stuff. And it's like it's clear that this network has like a huge Nintendo blind spot, which is why we're here.
Yeah. Casuals.
So that's why I'm so fucking glad Brad's here too, especially because Brad has like a deep, rich history with Nintendo. Like Dustin's okay, but he was trying.
That's why it's like I'll readily admit, like I don't have much of a history because I didn't grow up with gaming, but I do love it.
Yeah,
it's I love the Switch and I love playing on Nintendo and all the third party shit that will run well. I'll get it over there, but it's like, oh yeah, I readily admit I'm not the lore master, but
yeah,
I just love it. I just love the game, dog.
You're the perfect component,
Yeah.
You're the fan today,
Yeah, exactly. Me and Gene are the old fucks who remember Nintendo back in the day, and you're like the new generation getting into it.
But Micah, I keep thinking about what you said about Dragon Drive, and you're like, maybe Nintendo, after learning from ARMS, they don't want to spend all that creative energy on a game that might not like hit. And I'm like, yeah, that actually might be exactly the reason why the Dragon Drive looks so lame. So you bring a lot of great insight, Micah. So
thank you. I appreciate
way better
that.
than Colin and Dustin, that's for sure.
Damn. Throwing Dustin under the bus. Holy shit.
Yeah. I know Dustin listens to this shit too, so
yeah, he's probably pissed editing this right now.
Yeah, we better watch out for the next live stream. They're gonna be like, and another thing.
Yeah, it's just going to devolve into our shows just talking shit on each other all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's why Colin and I aren't going to play games. We're just going to watch police body cams. That's
true.
I refuse to play games on the stream. I don't want to play the games on with Colin on the stream. I want to watch. I have a whole playlist of like 36 like arrests. Yeah, I think would be really, really fun to watch. So mostly Karens, but yeah.
Oh yeah, classic.
Dude, I mean, classic. I would love for Colin and I to play Overcooked, and everyone can watch us get divorced
insane.
live.
That would be insane.
Yeah,
I love that game.
Jamboree. That's coming out this week, isn't it? So
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right.
It is.
It could be a whole. It could be a whole thing with the whole team.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that'd be great. Dude, I'm still gonna pitch Dragon Drive. Like people want us to play it.
Yeah, do it.
The people want.
Brad's like, I'm not gonna do it, but
no, I'm good. I don't need to play that.
This is me though with the Mario movie, Brad, and I'm like, I just don't want to. I'm good.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the one thing I'll address a little bit more serious with Colin. Colin is hyped for Intergalactic, right?
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Because of the team that's building it, because of who's directing it. So it doesn't make sense for him to quote unquote doubt when the people who make 3D Mario came out with a great game, right?
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
I mean, you don't gotta convince me.
Make games better than Neil Druckmann does, and it's like you're doubting that. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
Doubt.
Yeah,
we shall doubt.
Yeah, no, I turned the episode off after that. I never. That's one episode I'll never finish.
Isn't it funny though when I did that the other day with my barbecue podcast? They were in the middle of the barbecue podcast, and the woman started talking shit about video games, and I was like, "Fuck you!" And I just shut it off.
No, hell no! I'm turning that off right away too. Jesus,
it's like whoa, man! Like I'm outdoorsy. I exercise. I cook outdoors and shit. Like I'm a person. I'm a complex person.
Yeah, she has like a boomer mentality of video games.
Yeah, she literally said video games and other nefarious things. And I was like, why don't you go
nefarious?
So I shut that off and I didn't go back. I was like, I'm not going back to that one.
Meanwhile, she's probably sitting on her phone all day looking at Facebook. So
Oh,
I don't want to hear it.
Boomers love Facebook. I do too. All right, but like,
I know we've gone over this. You have a boomer mindset.
I just
well.
love memes, dog. Like, that's where I get all my best memes. The Seinfeld meme groups. I actually call out to the audience real quick. I need to know if I've been banned from my Lord of the Rings group or if it has ceased to exist. So it's called Fool of a Toque posting on Facebook.
That's a good name.
It was some of the best Lord of the Rings memes ever. I have not posted or commented or anything in a long time, but it's gone. And I don't know if I got banned or if it's gone. There was a whole thing where Bort posting got taken down, and there's a whole thing. So audience or somebody, go on Facebook and tell me if that group still exists. Because I just got to know. I just need closure.
We need closure from Micah. Let us know. Yeah. Fool of a Toque. Moderators, let us know. Caleb Greer wrote in, greetings, punchers. In honor of Donkey Kong Bonanza, I want you all to determine which Kong each LSM member would be. Here's my list so far. Donkey Kong, Brad. Diddy Kong, Chris. Chunky Kong, Cog. Tiny Kong, Micah. Lanky Kong, Maddie. Cranky Kong, Colin. Funky Kong, Jaffe. Swanky Kong, Gene. Kitty Kong, Dustin. Hogue, ? Honorable mention, Pauline, or Holly as Pauline. Okay. That's not a Kong, but close enough.
Well, Holly sings though, right? So
Pauline, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
So that makes
Holly,
sense.
trained musician, professional harp and piano player, professional voice teacher. She's incredible.
Donkey Kong as Maddie is so perfect though.
Yeah,
I almost like drooled on myself just now, just like, ooh, so funny.
Oh my god, I googled Chunky Kong because I had never seen him before.
I kind of like this
Chunky
list.
Kong?
This is kind of a perfect list. You kind of nailed it on the first try, dude. Caleb. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Chris, not so much Diddy. I don't know.
Who's gonna be Diddy Kong?
I guess. Yeah. I guess Dustin could be a Diddy too.
Dustin's Kitty Kong.
Yeah.
Which is the baby from 3.
Yeah.
That cries.
Oh my god, these some of these don't even look like they're real. Like you're like, they really put this in a game?
Yeah. Chunky Kong as Cog is amazing.
Oh my god, I didn't know Swanky Kong was in the Mario movie too. That's dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the game show guy.
Yeah.
Hogue, I'm just gonna say, is Bluster Kong, who is like the butler asshole from, even though Hogue is nothing like that, I just can't think of another Kong off the top of my head. Yeah. I think this Kong's from the TV show only, too.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, though. Candy Kong, Lanky Kong. Lanky Kong.
Bonanza just adds 3 more Kongs with Void, Poppy, and Grumpy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They don't have Kong in their name, though, but I guess they are apes. I don't know how that works. Because, like, the Kong, is that a clan thing?
I think it's just a type. I think they're not necessarily family. They're just like.
I mean, because Diddy's like a monkey. I think he's supposed to be like a spider monkey. And Donkey Kong's, of course, a gorilla, so they are different.
Oh my god, I never thought about it. I'm like, yeah, Diddy Kong, and he's like Donkey Kong's son, and it's
they're not related.
They're not related at all.
I just had that idiot thing of like small, big family, like
no.
Doesn't even make any sense. They're not the right type of monkeys.
And Dixie is Diddy's girlfriend, which Dixie's not here on this list. I guess we have no women in her.
Yeah, we have Tiny Kong. Tiny Kong's from DK64, which is Dixie's sister, I think. Mm-hmm. But I think Diddy Kong's the only like monkey, actually. Everyone else is like a gorilla. I think off the top of my head. Wow. So Chris is a fucking loner. What a loser, I guess. All right. Well, that's who we are as Kongs, I suppose. There we go.
Yeah, I don't think we can improve upon that.
Yeah, not a bad list. Kind of nailed it.
Not a bad list.
All of it. Yeah.
There, Caleb. Well done.
Yeah, Colin would be cranky too. Yeah.
Yeah. Back
I was like, Jaffe is funky. I don't know, but I was like, actually, yeah, like, you know, Jaffe would pick you up at the airport and just talk about some crazy shit. You know.
Yeah. My dexterity doesn't transfer to 3D games. Yeah, that's totally Cranky Kong shit.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, he's like, oh my god, 3D game, oh my god. Like Colin loves Nintendo games. Like he loves Mario 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that's the most you can play sometimes.
Dude, when he was talking shit on my Pro controller, first of all, because I gotta say this, first of all, he was like, what controller can I use? Because he's using my old Switch, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, here, take the Pro controller. And I was like, actually, take this one. This is the good one. Because the old, I have two of the OG Pro controllers. One of them, the A button is very sticky now. It just, over the years, like it just gets stuck in place when you press it. So it doesn't bounce back. And I was like, actually, no, here's the good one. I gave him the good controller, okay? And that's the one I've been using on Switch too, because I didn't really like the new Pro controller.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to use that one. Anyways. And he's talking all this shit on it, man. And I'm like, and I texted him at one point and I was like, if you don't stop talking shit about that controller, I'm going to take it from you. And I'll give you the bad one with the sticky button. Because it's like, that's a good controller, man. The original Pro controller is a good controller. And I will not accept any disrespect about it.
The only thing I have against the Pro controllers is I like the way it feels, but the D-pad reading inputs is not always the best.
No, I can admit that for the game itself that he was playing, the NES, controllers would have been better. However, he did not want to order them. I'm going to end up ordering them because if he's going to do more of those, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear any more about the Pro controller.
NES Classic, yeah. So,
but he's like, oh, they're $30 a piece, and it's like, I mean, yeah. I said there might be knockoffs from like PDP or Hori, I don't know, but from the Nintendo store, this is what we got, the 2-pack, and it's like $60 or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna keep playing these games on stream periodically, you may as well get them.
Yeah, you may as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna end up ordering them.
Yeah, just get them.
Yeah, or use a D-pad on a regular Joy-Con Switch. Then basically, that's a lot more. That's a lot more direct because it's just like the 4 directional buttons, right? So I don't know.
Yeah, get that. I hate those, but yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right. This news broke like right after the day our episode came out, so we didn't cover it, but we're going to cover it now. The Legend of Zelda movie casting. We have Link and Zelda, the actors playing them. Miyamoto tweeted this out in his classic fashion on the Nintendo Twitter account and said, "This is Miyamoto. I am pleased to announce that the live-action film The Legend of Zelda will be played by Bo Bragason-san and Link by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth-san. I am very much looking forward to seeing both of them on the big screen." So we got a picture of both of those guys up there. I personally think they look pretty good, the casting. I saw these two and I was like, okay, that's good casting. I'm still very nervous about this movie because it is live action, but from the brief official things we've got of this movie, I'm like, okay, pretty good, Miyamoto. I like this. Micah, what'd you think about the casting news?
I think they look good. I like that I don't know these two actors myself, so I appreciate that I don't have anything to associate them with or their looks at all. So just looking at them and like, yeah, this looks good. Especially Zelda, she's definitely got that. Oh, she's looking sad. She's looking fucking sad. She's gonna be looking all sad in those yoga pants, looking sad. But I'm pleased with this because I wholeheartedly admit, as much as it was a joke, that it's going to be Tom Holland and Zendaya, and it's like, yeah, but it could have ended up being something fucking stupid. They could have been like Sydney Sweeney as Zelda. I'd be like, oh my god, like
Zendaya and Tom Holland would have been just as stupid too. I think that would have been awful.
Know how like Hollywood operates. Like right now, it's like Pedro Pascal is in everything.
Pedro Pascal's Ganondorf, yeah.
Pedro Pascal is Ganondorf, yeah, or the King of Hyrule, yeah.
So I just am like, I wanted it to be someone a little obscure, and that's exactly what we got here.
Pedro Pascal as Link.
He could be Tingle. That could be fun.
Yeah. The funny thing about Pedro Pascal being in everything is that like he insists on never not looking like Pedro Pascal. Reed Richards does not have a fucking mustache. But Pedro Pascal does, and he's like, "No, I'm going to shave it."
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Joel Miller has a beard, and Pedro Pascal is like, "Oh, I'm not going to grow it out, though." No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. If he shows up as Link, it's like, I'm not gonna do anything to my face. I was just gonna go, yeah. All right, Ganondorf.
Yeah, his fucking acting, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I'm pleased at the ages of the characters because Link is usually like 17 or 18, I think, in the games. And the kid that's playing Link right now is 16, I believe, and the movie doesn't
That's
come out until
crazy.
2027. So I'm happy it's not going to be someone that's 35 trying to pretend to be a teenager. So that's good. I'm not sure how old the Zelda actor is, but on that front, I think it's a good idea, especially if they do sequels and stuff like that. You don't want a fucking 40-year-old playing Link or stuff like that still. So.
Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3 or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
These
you don't
kids
want
in
that.
college and he's like 45.
Yeah.
She is 21.
Okay.
She's young. And Zelda is usually a little older than Link, too.
Yeah, usually
so
a little.
Literally, like, perfect, actually, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gene, what do you think about the cast?
Just like you guys said, I think they look great. I think the ages are great. I love that they're no names. And I don't blame people for being as unimaginative with like, oh, maybe it's Tom Holland and Zendaya, because I mean, like, look at the Mario movie cast. Look at the precedents Nintendo has set. So that's why I think Zelda being cast by relative unknowns is surprising and great. I hope that they take some criticism of the Mario movie, Illumination movie, because I actually just watched that movie again recently. Actually, just this past week, because it's like I'm in a Donkey Kong Mario mode now, right? I'm like totally the Death Stranding 2, Expedition 33, fuck everything else. I'm totally in Nintendo mode now, thanks to Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I wanted to revisit the Mario movie too, and I don't know. It doesn't really hold up for me. It's still a fun movie, but like, man, it's so like modern movie, like pop the pop culture references even seem more outdated like 2 years later. It's exhausting, and it's Chris Pratt still doesn't really work for me as Mario. Charlie Day as Luigi, pretty good, but like even like. The craziest thing was seeing Donkey Kong and hearing Seth Rogen's voice come out as opposed to, which I've been like listening to for 75 hours in Donkey Kong Bonanza. And then I turn on the Mario movie and he's like, hey, Mario, what's up?
Yeah.
I hate you, Mario. I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
And Cranky Kong sounded like Fred Armisen.
Dude, it is Fred Armisen,
yeah. Like giving like no effort at all to like.
It's
like,
so
at least,
bad,
like,
dude.
It's so bad, dude.
The Kongs are all bad in it.
Yeah, the Kongs are all really bad. Their role in the story is bad too. It's so bad. At least Keegan-Michael Key actually gave a shit about making some voice for Toad. It's not it's not the greatest voice for Toad, but he tried. And Jack Black was great too, but Seth Rogen and Fred Armisen especially like just did not give a shit.
Yeah.
Cranky Kong was a disaster in that movie.
Yeah. I was not pleased with the Kong portrayal in some regards. That's okay. We got a real Donkey Kong game now, so that's good. So I don't have to cope with just that as my Donkey Kong fix.
I know, man. That's why I'm not really looking for the DK movie, because it's like, dude, it's gonna be a 90-minute Seth Rogen cartoon movie.
Yeah, is he gonna smoke a banana in it or some shit?
Yeah,
high off a banana.
He's so intense. It's like Donkey Kong isn't. I guess it kind of reminds you of that the British cartoon from Donkey Kong Country, which Donkey Kong was like a chill surfer dude or whatever like that, and it's like, I don't know, man. I really think Nintendo did Bonanza correct. He's just a big dummy who loves bananas. That's all he needs to be.
Yeah, doesn't speak English. That's good. All right. Next news item we got right here is No Rest for the Wicked, probably coming to Switch 2. So if anyone doesn't know, No Rest for the Wicked is from the developers of Ori, Will-o-the-Wisp, and all that kind of stuff, Blind Forest. What's their name? Like Moon something Studios, I think. Yeah. Well, anyways, this game has been in early access on Steam for a while, and I got this tweet I saw. I guess it's making rounds. So this one I'm seeing is from this guy, Ginger Prime. He's reposting it. It's Thomas Mahler, though, who is the guy that's like the lead of the studio. He was on Sacred Symbols Plus with Colin not too long ago, actually, too. So if you want to hear them talk about the game, that's there. But Thomas Mahler wrote this on Discord and said, by the way, given current market conditions, we might only release on PS5 and potentially Switch 2 for the time being. We'll have to discuss things with Microsoft to see what makes sense for Xbox. So PS5, 100% coming to this thing. Switch 2, I would say 85%. Xbox 60%, it feels like to me. So I think this game could be really cool on Switch too. Mike, have you seen what this game is?
Yes. Yeah, I did watch the trailer for it. I think it looks cool. I could be interested. I would just want to see more. I say that because I don't think this is actually a spaghetti map game. However, with how Ori is crafted in like very twisty turny type places, I just want to make sure, like, is this one of those games where the terrain is puzzly in itself? Or are they going a more traditional route with this, RPG? But I am interested. I think it looks really cool. I would just want to see more simply because I'm not much of a puzzler. So I want to see a little more of the gameplay and just like the traversal and know if are they somewhat sticking to their roots in terms of things being like twisty, turny, puzzly.
Yeah. Gene, would you play this on Switch too?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Thomas Mahler in general, and the Ori games were good, but I never finished them, so they weren't that good. So
okay,
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll definitely play the game, but I'm waiting for 1.0. I don't want to do early access. I'll wait till the game's quote unquote complete or ready to go. So I'll keep an eye. I probably won't play on Switch too, though. Let's be real. I'll probably play on PC.
I mean, this guy is back in the Discord because he can't fucking shut up. That's the thing. He didn't need to fucking say anything, but he felt like he needed to pipe up. He's like the Splitgate guy, kind of. Like two studio directors who just want to just run their mouth all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just something about the game. At least it's not something random off topic. I guess could be way worse, I suppose. All right. Next thing we got here is... I highlighted the wrong thing. Nintendo Switch Online Playtest Program is coming back. They did this a while ago. When we talked about it, there were some leaks about... It was like some kind of like world game, something like that, like connecting with other players.
Oh, yeah,
There's going to be another test for something else, and I'm sure we'll get leaks from this one as well, because people will break NDA. That's just the way it goes. But Nintendo tweeted this out. We will perform another test of the Nintendo Switch Online Playtest Program. From 8 a.m. Pacific Time on July 21st, Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can apply to participate on a first-come, first-served basis. And a bunch of other stuff saying, like, to be eligible to apply at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, you must have a Nintendo account USA, Mexico, Canada, Brazil, Japan, UK, France, Germany, Italy, or Spain. Have to have that membership and be at least 18 years old. And I did see that people that participated in the last one can also participate in this one or sign up too. So, very mystery thing. Once again, Nintendo doing their online test. They got to know stuff's going to leak, though. And it's the way it's going to go. I don't know why they're so secret. Well, I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know why they're so secretive, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh, it's Nintendo. Of course, they're very secretive. Doesn't matter. That's just the way they go. But Micah, I guess we did see... I'm still confused on what the original test was, but do you think it's going to be kind of like the same along the same lines of the last one, like that world thing they're showing? It looked like almost Minecraft kind of thing, or do you think this is going to be something completely new?
I hope it's the same thing, only because I was interested in whatever that was going to be. It seemed very abstract of like what the finished product was going to end up being in terms of the game. So I hope that they're continuing that and that we actually end up seeing something, more progressive from it. It could be fucking anything. But I'm hoping they're revisiting that and fine-tuning whatever the hell it was, because I thought it was a really cool concept, what we do know about it. And so, yeah, that's what I'm hoping it is.
What about you, Gene? You think it'll be something new or just more continuing the work from 4?
I mean, I'm hoping it's all building up to the Pokemon MMO of our dreams. That's all I care about. That's all I'm on a more intellectual level. I'm just deeply interested in what Nintendo will think of in terms of online gaming. Because we really haven't seen much other than like Splatoon or Smash Brothers, like very basic versus modes games. Versus a Kojima, creating like a Strand type connection game, or obviously Minecraft with its services worlds kind of thing. I, I have no idea. I'm wondering what creative thing they're going to do. That's what I'm most excited about. So
Yeah, Animal Crossing to me is a prime candidate for that, to really
Absolutely.
experiment with online.
yeah,
But the online in the last Animal Crossing was so bad. I'm keeping my
It was
expectations
tough.
very low.
I did not like going to people's airports and just waiting and waiting and waiting to connect. It was crazy. That was a wild time, especially
Loading
during
screens
COVID. You know?
for each single person.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
bad.
That was during COVID too. So like we had nothing to do. So we're like, all right, we'll fucking wait then. You know?
Yeah. Man, I
Oh,
could
man.
rant about Animal Crossing so much. Because I do like it, but it needs a lot, in my opinion, to be better.
hmm
Let my shit actually do something that I get. You know what I mean? When I get something, let me be able to interact with it in some sort of meaningful way.
Right, like a pinball machine or something like that, and
Yeah.
it just like stays there. You know, like you can't even like dude, like you can literally sit in chairs in Donkey Kong Bonanza. You know,
Yeah.
like yeah, definitely a little bit more interaction besides just some
It's just
play
sitting there.
Yeah, just sitting there. Yeah,
Like,
I
wow.
tried to start Animal Crossing, a new Animal Crossing Island again, and I was like, no, fuck this fucking game. I'm not fucking playing
Yeah.
this.
I do want to revisit it one more time. My island got deleted anyway, so I might as well give it another go
I
anyways.
deleted
but,
mine too because I figured I might as well try one too.
yeah.
But,
I ain't cheating, though. I ain't skipping forward like a bitch.
mhm.
Play by the rules.
Yeah, I have not played Animal Crossing in a couple years by now. I'd be curious to go back to my island and see. I really, though, like, I had zero interest in the terraforming. I'm like, no, dude,
Yeah, I
I just
remember you
want
saying
to.
that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
just
You want
want
a
to
flat
come in
island?
here. I want to shake the fruit from the trees, get my bells, go buy some new clothes. Like, I want to see what's new in the store every day. I always try to complete the fruit furniture set. That's my favorite set of furniture. There's another one I really like too. I can't remember. It's like the Rococo set or something. I can't remember.
Mm.
But I always have a goal of like, I want to complete a furniture set, the fruit one primarily. And yeah, the Rococo series that I really like. But otherwise, it's like, that's how I play. And the thing is, though, it'll last for a long time, like buying new stuff for your house and sending stuff to your villagers. But once I've completed that furniture set, it's kind of over.
Right.
Because there's so many different themes. Like there's like the gym bro type theme and all the stuff, but it's like, but you only kind of want the stuff that you like. And then once you've collected it all, it's like, well, that's it. And I could start a new one, but I'm just going to start that collection over again. And so it's kind of, I don't know. Or it's like, oh, I lost my notebook. Can you find it? And you walk like 5 feet and you find it. Like it is still a very young gamer centric game. It feels it's fun and adorable, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's true that like even the little tasks that they give you when they're like, oh, can you help me find something? And it's like 3 feet from their house.
Yeah. It's like, here you go, you blind idiot.
It's just not very difficult. And that's what makes it cozy. But they need to make it so much easier to connect with your friends. They really do. And,
So I have an idea. When the next Animal Crossing gets announced, we have kind of a rough idea when it's going to come out. We should revisit Animal Crossing as a group, and we'll get the listeners involved in like that, and we'll give it a second spin before the next one.
Yeah,
that could be fun.
I'd be down for that.
I did like creating your own designs.
Yes,
and like I would use a QR code to like input that in. That was super fun, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
I put like the Guam flag there, and
some dicks. Yeah.
Oh, dude, no! I immediately designed like a poop emoji shirt, and then like you put it up for sale in the store, and you're like, oh my god, like Ketchup bought that shirt, and she's walking around with a poop shirt. It's hysterical.
Yeah, I feel like in anything we can create something, the first thing always is a dick. It just is always popular immediately.
I love when they ask you for a catchphrase. This is an Animal Crossing New Leaf on 3DS. There is like an anteater type that looks like Michael Jackson specifically. Okay, like he's wearing like a fucking like what is it, like a marching band type shirt. He's got the curly black hair, and so he was like, "What should my catchphrase be?" So I made it he. So every time he ends his sentence, he's like he. Like, all right, in my head he is, and it's awesome. the game has so much going for it. The major issue, though, is that when you're like, I want to visit my friend's town, and it fucking sucks trying to visit your friend's town.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It always kind of has. And they really just need to fix it somehow.
Yeah, they need to streamline that shit.
I mean, we're still dealing with the friend code shit. It's
That's
like, you want to add me as a friend? Here's a 12 string of digits for you to type in and add me as a friend. It sucks. Yep. It works, but it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. Remember, 5 years ago, Joe Biden had a promotional stream.
I do remember this. Yeah, the Animal Crossing Island.
Animal Crossing on Kind of Funny.
Yeah, I do remember that.
The Kind of Funny did a sponsored stream with the Biden campaign, and nobody from the Biden campaign was even on the stream. They were just like playing Animal Crossing, and Biden won. Mm-hmm. So, it may sound like I'm making fun of it, but maybe if Kamala did the same thing, showed up on Kind of Funny, and you're like, hey, here's my, because Kamala did have a Fortnite island.
She had the Fortnite Island, but it was lame. People didn't forget that the Fortnite Island was lame.
Yeah. So maybe she should have stuck to Animal Crossing or Nintendo or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
At first, though, when you were like, Joe Biden won, and I was like, how do you win at Animal Crossing? I was like, what, do they have like a foot race or something? I was like, what do you mean he won? I don't know. The fucking like jump in time from 2020 to now feels like nothing happened. It's like you can snap your fingers. It feels like I don't even know what the fuck happened the past 5 years. So I was like, what do you mean he won? Like they're racing.
That's what happens.
Yeah. It's like he was never president, right? It's just like, oh, we're just back. We're
honestly,
back here again.
If I'm being like real with you, it honestly feels like we just skipped those 5 years. And I'm just here now, and I'm like, I got married and I moved, and somehow all that happened. And it's like it's a mystery to us all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on now. I was like, how did we even start talking about Animal Crossing? Because this was about the NSO Playtest.
Oh yeah, the NSO Playtest. Yeah, that makes sense.
But there's not a lot to really talk about, so we just fucking.
Suddenly we're actually talking about the election, something Constellation never did.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right, this is a good one. Ubisoft thinks microtransactions are fun, in quotes. I'm going to read this from Push Square. This was making the rounds. This is from Push Square. Ubisoft has suggested that microtransactions included in premium titles like Assassin's Creed and Far Cry make those games, quote, more fun for players. Buried in a financial report from the French publisher, it's claimed that the golden rule at Ubisoft is to allow players to enjoy the game in full without having to spend more when creating full-price games. However, in what it's calling a monetization offer, Ubisoft will make the player experience more fun by allowing them to personalize their avatars or progress more quickly. However, this is always an option, of course. This kind of speech is designed for investors rather than the consumers, but you could read the full quote below, which I will. At Ubisoft, the golden rule when developing premium games is to allow players to enjoy the game in full without having to spend more. Our monetization offer within premium games will make player experience more fun by allowing them to personalize their avatar or progress more quickly. However, this is always optional. This quote depresses me when I just hear this thing right away.
It's so bleak.
Yeah, it's so fucked, man. It's so fucked. Gene, please start.
I mean, look, you know what's fun is unlocking costumes in Donkey Kong Bonanza after I collect enough fossils.
Yes.
By exploring a fun area that was designed for me to have fun,
Yes.
and solve things in a fun way. You know what's fun is... I'm trying to think. Hell, Expedition 33. You know what's fun? Finishing those stupid ass climbing puzzles or whatever like that. That's more fun. I didn't like those puzzles, but it's more fun because you get a cool bikini at the end of it. You get to customize your Gustav and your Lune.
Yeah.
It's fun to explore the world in Expedition 33 and find a cool merchant that you never realized before, or actually fighting the merchant, and then they unlock more stuff that you can get, including abilities and clothes. That's fun. You know what's fun in Death Stranding 2? finishing the Pizza Quest chain, and then getting some Pizza Quest pizza themed gear.
Yeah.
For free, all in the game. You know, that's fun to actually do things in the game and then get rewarded for them. You know, I play all the fucking Ubisoft games. I like the Ubisoft games. All the shit that they offer in Assassin's Creed are just shit that they can have unlockable in the game. You know, like yeah, sure, the Donkey Kong amiibo will unlock a new dress for Pauline that you can get in the game later on, anyways. You know, so it's on you if you want to spend $30 on a little trinket to get that early. But it's still in the game for free. You know, and you can still earn it in a fun way. As opposed to now in Assassin's Creed Shadow we'll get the cool Shadow Ninja outfit if you spend $9.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to say. Like that, it's crazy. It's so bleak. You know,
I've been
like,
furious at Assassin's Creed for a long time. They've been doing this for a long time in their games, especially Assassin's Creed.
Since Origins, actually. You know, Origins is the start of this, where they're like, oh, well, here is the bird, but the bird is flaming now.
Yeah,
pay
here's all this
$5.
cool gear, but you gotta fucking buy it. It's like, what?
Yeah,
it's like I just bought. This is a full price game, dude, and it's single player. What are you doing? Here, like XP boosters, man. When you're putting XP boosters in your game, dude, you really got to think about what you're making. And it's depressing because I know people buy those. Fucking sucks, dude.
Oh my god, dude, the XP boosters is like, dude, you literally threw out the balance in your game just to sell that shit. You know?
Yeah,
it's pathetic.
Yeah, it is pathetic. Micah, what do you think about this?
Oh, I mean, in terms of like what G said, it's like, oh, dude, a root canal would be more fun than microtransactions to me. I recognize that I'm just not of that generation. Perhaps when I got really into Fortnite a couple years ago, I didn't buy any skins. I just played it. It's you just pop into the game and play it. I didn't care that I was playing as like the basic ass, you know, just like female body model, like whatever. Like, I'm here to just shoot some kids and, well, no, I'm here to just shoot some other players and build some stuff, right? Like, and I don't care what my character. Now, let me tell you, was I tempted when they had the Naruto character pack? Yeah, but I literally was like, I'm not paying for this. Not that much. Yeah, I wasn't going to pay that much for it, right? I was like, that's fucking dope, but I'm not paying that much. I had to do it for the
Hokage.
I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't. So I've mentioned before, one of the only skins I've ever bought was Mechanic Baird Ellie. That was in Gears 4 or 5 online. I just can't remember now which one. He's from Gears 3, I think. And I bought that skin because when they that was my favorite character to play as online. And when they released the skin, I was like, all right, you got me. He's my favorite character in one of my favorite game franchises. I simply must buy it. But I otherwise really just don't feel a need for it. I'll see something, I'll be like, cool skin. And I don't feel a need to buy it. Like playing Call of Duty and unlocking the new weapon camos and shit as you go. Like, it's fun. It's fun to switch to the better ones. Well, right. And to recognize like, whoa, that guy's been playing with that SMG for a long time. He's got the white camo, bro. Like, it's fucking... That was part of the fun, is like recognizing game, all right, and be like, whoa, that guy's been playing this a lot. He didn't just buy that, all right. He played his ass off to get that camouflage, and that's what I like. That's what I prefer. That's where the reward comes in, to just be able to just buy your levels and shit. I don't know. It just doesn't feel the same. Because like we can talk about when we get to what we're playing, but like I ended up turning down the difficulty in Rido towards the end because they did me dirty, and we'll talk about that. But it's like, yeah, it wasn't as rewarding to beat the game. However, I simply needed to be done with it. But it's definitely not my style to just buy things. I'd rather unlock it. I'd rather spend time unlocking cool skins and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to buy, in my opinion, some like stuff in a free-to-play game.
Yes,
but when you're playing a full-priced video game like Assassin's Creed, which is like $70 or whatever, and there's still so much shit for you to spend money on, it's like, man, you could have just made this like a sick quest to unlock something like that. It'd be way more rewarding for the player experience, but they don't give a shit about that, and that's why everyone loves making fun of Ubisoft. because they're dumb as fuck.
I know, man. It's so funny that Ubisoft is like the only company that's like, oh, you want to do. It's so funny, dude. Like consistently, they're like the one company besides Xbox, I guess. You know, like,
Yeah.
Especially because
well,
I
Xbox
was
always
like,
does the right thing. They just lie. But I'm sorry.
oh, but like I was a die-hard Assassin's Creed fan.
Yeah,
all
Me
right.
too. I played every
I
game.
I can't express to you how much time I spent playing the online and is it Revelations? Like I spent
Revelations
so
and
much
Brotherhood
time. I
yeah.
spent so much fucking time in Revelations online, dude.
The
'Cause I actually-
versus one, right? The versus one
Yeah.
where you like hide from each
oh,
other.
dude, it was amazing. Yeah, you
Yeah, it was
gotta
cool.
you gotta dip into the crowds, and because you recognize the like premise of the gameplay is that we all look like similar characters in the world, but you need to be aware and notice that that dude's not walking on the same path as the other NPCs. That's a real person. Then you start chasing them, then they take off and they go up on a roof and like you duke it out. It was amazing. Okay. I was a diehard Assassin's Creed fan. They lost me as a customer with all these decisions over the years, and it sucks. But it's like I really truly loved those games, spent so much time with them, spent a lot of money on them. And they lost me as a customer, not strictly because of microtransactions, just their philosophy as a company where they like started taking things. I was just like, I just don't feel like there's fun anymore. And I just don't love it anymore. So yeah, it's been a lot of weird decisions, and spinning microtransactions are more fun for the player. It's like, sure
crazy.
They are.
Yeah. Guillermo says something about Star Wars Outlaws where he's like, oh, Star Wars didn't sell because, you know, it was the IP is not really hot right now. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, like you got a point about the IP not being that hot, but like the game had a lot.
Your game wasn't good enough, dude.
Yeah, the game just wasn't good enough. I'm sorry, you know, like
it wasn't.
Even I liked it, but it's like this game is like a 7 at the most. You know, like it's not going to send anyone the world on fire. You know.
No, exactly, because you can recognize that multiple things are true. You can say that Star Wars does draw a lot of ire right now because it is grossly oversaturated, because there have been some major flops in some of the TV show stuff that they've done. Like you can absolutely say that some fans have Star Wars fatigue, but to use that as the only reason why the game didn't perform to your expectations, it's like you're not helping yourself to make the next game better by saying, oh, it's just because people are sick of Star Wars.
I know, right?
We didn't do anything wrong.
Oh yeah, people are fucking sick of the shit that we put out, you know. Like
you know, it's not us. Like, it's not us. It's Star Wars' fault.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, maybe you should have, I don't know, because when I see all the like the fan ideas of what they wanted the game to be, and it's like, yeah, this shit sounds 10 times better than what we actually got in the end.
Yeah.
And I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm not going to pretend to be. It's just like observing the market. I'm like, I saw people be like excited for what it could have been, and they were just disappointed in the final product. There was plenty of excitement.
Yeah, there was some
of like,
cool
what
stuff.
it might have turned into.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in the game, but it wasn't good enough to have like the mass appeal.
And look, like Kay Vess was a fine character, but like
she's fine.
Like when you just look at her, you know,
she looks just weird, man. They made her just look weird. I don't know
it's
why.
not like it's not like an exciting character to look at. It's not like she's not an exciting character that leaps off the screen and be like, oh my god, what a charismatic like woman or whatever like that. You know, like Ghost of Yote's girl, like looks pretty raw like a lot of times. You know, it's like okay, well I'm interested to see her. When you see Kay Vess, it's like oh she's going pew 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 and riding the motorcycle. You know, that's what a Star Wars person would do. You know.
You cannot blame this on like, oh, it's misogyny. It's like bullshit. People loved the female characters in Cyberpunk. Okay, you know why?
Yes.
They look fucking cool,
so good
dude.
Characters.
Like you're reusing character models from Far Cry Primal or some shit, and like this is a lady in Star Wars Outlaws. Like, all right, and then
Cave Woman. Yeah, it's so funny.
And it's like you can't blame this on misogyny. You can't blame this on men don't want to play as a woman. Bullshit. People loved those cyberpunk ladies. People loved the ladies in The Witcher 3. It's not even about them being like hypersexual or anything. It's just about them being cool.
Yeah,
there's
cool
like the online like brain rot grums discourse of like whatever like that. Of course, like like those folks would hate any woman in Witcher or cyberpunk or whatever. Like, but that's not even the case. We're talking about like the broader audience. look at
Yes.
KVS and be like, she's not that interesting. I think I'll pass.
Yeah, it's just about being boring.
Yeah.
It's just about boring, It's not about anything else other than like you look at that character, like that's my avatar. That's who I get to be.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
like,
it doesn't help that
all right.
Ubisoft has this reputation of just of fire sailing their games like a month after they come out. Like it feels like a betrayal for anyone who actually believes in the game in the first month or so. I saw that they're releasing a third-person mode for Avatar Pandoza tomorrow, and
I did see that.
Why didn't you just
way
have that
later
in the first game?
Wasn't that like 2 years ago or something?
Yeah, it's
that
an
game
old-ass
came
game.
out? That's crazy. How much
It's
is Star Wars Outlaws now?
I'm gonna guess
it's a good game. It's a good game. If you really love Star Wars, I highly recommend it. If you're not into Star Wars, then I'm not sure this is going to move. I like it, but it's not going to move the needle for anyone.
Let's see.
I still don't like Star Wars, even though I like the game. Okay,
PSN, it's $35.
Wow.
Oh wow, higher than I guessed.
It's on sale right now.
Obviously. Not bad. Get that.
$35, sure.
Yeah.
Instead of 70, and they did a bunch of patches, I think, which addressed a lot of stuff that like I had issues with.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And she can wear a cool red jacket. So if you think intergalactic is taking forever and you want to be a girl in space wearing a red jacket, that's one.
You can wear the intergalactic jacket in The Last of Us. I think
The Last of Us. That's right. Yeah, dude. So, I tried that in The Last of Us. If
you want to strangle someone to death with that on, go for it.
No, I tried that. I was like, Ellie looks so fucking stupid in this jacket. Like, this is such a stupid thing to wear in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, I got you.
Anyways.
Okay.
Star Wars is coming out for Switch too, so that there is that.
Yeah, and that'll save the game. Because it's like this whole Star Wars fatigue thing is like that is a thing, but like Jedi Survivor sold really well.
Jedi Survivor is doing pretty good, yeah. Well, maybe not good enough that remember they had to do a last gen version, right?
Yeah, but I think you'll still think it sold well.
Yeah, I mean it did fine enough that they're going to continue it though, and whereas like Ubisoft is like, oh yeah, it didn't do whatever.
Because it's like Call of Duty still does last gen games, and those games sell a fuck ton. All right, let's move on before I get too mad.
I know.
Let's talk about what we've been playing. Micah, let's start with you.
I'm gonna go with Micah first, but yeah, real quick, I did buy Rido on physical Switch 1 though.
Excellent.
Because Micah's been enjoying it. I've been mildly interested in that, and I was like, dude, I could use a nice Atlas action game. So I'm excited to hear more about Rido before I dig in. And are you playing the Switch 1 version?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I got the Switch 1 cartridge, playing it on Switch 2.
Me too. Yeah.
And so I did beat the game, and this is just a very mild spoiler just about the structure towards the end, just to say that there is a huge difficulty spike at one point, and they deceived me. And here's what happened. No, because literally, so there's a section of the game where they're like, in order to beat this guy, you need to be strong, and you should beat all of us first. And so in your head, you're like, all right, so long as I can beat these like 5-ish guys or whatever, I can't remember how many it was. As long as I can beat these guys, I'm set for the boss. Okay, that's literally what they're telling you. And then they're like, all right, yeah, you're super strong. Go do it. Okay. And then it is just like after that section, there's such a massive difficulty spike, and I was really diligent about doing as many fights as I could, and like really trying to like not skipping shit. I got to one section after that area, and I was just like, I'm probably 5 levels under where I should be. When literally the section prior, they were just like, all right, man, you're good. And I fought that boss, and I was A-okay, and then just immediately dumped into like, holy shit, I can't do this. And I just kind of was like, I like this game a lot. I don't love it enough to grind all these levels. So I ended up just bumping down the difficulty. Still had fun. Still really enjoyed the story. The story is really interesting. Genuinely keeps you on your toes the whole way through. And it's just one of those, in classic JRPG fashion, when you think the game is almost over, they're like, but wait, there's more, like Billy Mays style. And it just was, I just did not have the gumption to be like, yeah, and I'll level up even more now. I just didn't have it. Donkey Kong Bonanza was here. I was just like, you gotta go. I enjoyed our time together, but my wife is home and you gotta get the fuck out of here. So I ended up, bumped down the difficulty, beat the game, really liked it. Do recommend it. It's also a pretty streamlined experience, but it had to go. And then I started playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I like a lot. I have to address, though, have you guys seen the motion sickness issues online that people are having? Okay. I saw this in not just our community, but also just on the gaming subreddit, people complaining about motion sickness. And I was one of those people. And so I had to, I didn't have it as bad as some other people. I just started to feel not great. And I was like, it's the game, dog, it's the game. So I ended up following their suggestions to turn the camera speed way down and also to turn off the screen shake. Sucks because the screen shake is so satisfying when you are slapping the ground and everything the game. But it's this made me sick.
I actually turned off the screen shake. Let me check my options right now. Yeah, totally off. Sensitivity is high, but the screen shake is soft for sure.
Yeah, I had to turn
it's pretty strong in this game.
The speed way down because as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling great myself. I'm like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. So I had to turn that down so I could enjoy the game. And now I'm fine, right? I played it today for an hour, no rumbly tummy, everything was fine.
Good.
I like it a lot. The animations, I am surprised at myself of some of the animations legitimately had me laugh out loud. Some of the faces he makes, I actually was like, it got me. It really just took me by surprise. With the little rock friend lands on him. He's like, oh, it fucking gets me. I was like, this actually is genuinely funny and charming. The music's great. It's colorful. Punching everything. There's a real satisfaction that I loved from the Lego games. I'm not spending the time to destroy an entire mountain. However, it is fun to just walk around punching shit as you go. And it's what I love about the Lego games and just seeing all the pieces flying everywhere. It's just satisfying. And so I'm having a great time with it. Collecting stuff is addicting. I am super early into the game. I got to the lagoon area and I got to the next level down. So I guess it's 101. And so I was walking around in there right before we started this.
Oh yeah, you're at the beginning of the game. Yeah.
The motion sickness set me back a bit because I was playing it and I was like, whoa, that's not good. And then I took a break from playing it. This was when I first got it. And then I was a little nervous, a little gun shy to play it after dinner and such because I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do. And then when I adjusted the settings, now I'm fine. Now I can play it whenever I want. But I was kind of nervous to get back into it in the evenings because I didn't want to feel sick. But yeah, I like it a lot. I've also just had less time to play because I'm still shipping out the Habroxia games. Yeah. So, but this is a very nice distraction from doing those.
Did you get sick at all watching me play it?
No, but I will say I wasn't watching you intently.
Right.
I was glancing at the screen every now and then, but I was playing Rido Remastered while I was watching your stream.
Gotcha.
So I was glancing at the screen and then going back to my game. So I was more listening to you play than anything.
Gotcha.
And kind of just checking in.
Yeah.
So I didn't notice it at the time. I'd be curious now if I watch someone play it, if I would notice that. Because I did feel when I was watching you play it, I felt there was something weird about the way the camera moved around you and shit. But I was I can't place my finger on it, but something about this makes me something about this feels dizzy. It wasn't making me dizzy, but something about this feels unhinged. And then actually playing it, I was like, whoa, it's you're sliding around. It was messing with me. And the screen shake thing was just it's disappointing to have to turn it off because the effect does add some nice effect to the actual
60
action
hours
you're
of it
doing.
off. It's fine.
Yeah, that thing. It's just as it's still plenty of fun. But I did notice when I turned it off, I'm like, yeah, that works. But I liked it. I did like the effect when it was on.
Have you played on TV or are you just playing handheld?
Both. So,
Okay.
because one person said this was on the gaming like subreddit, and they were like, "Have you tried playing, handheld mode? You might do better with that." But I started in handheld mode and was feeling sick, and then after I adjusted the settings, I was playing it on my TV, felt a-okay. So, I truly don't know which one of those would be better for someone if they were having the same issues I was. For me, it just seemed like tweaking those settings was the ticket, and now I'm going to be fine to play it whichever mode.
Cool. All right. So we'll hear for more about it next week from Micah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Micah, or is that it?
No. Just that. Just that.
Okay,
I'm waiting
cool.
for Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar is next month. So I want to be done with Donkey Kong before that comes out. I just can't remember if it's early August or late. It's in my calendar somewhere because that's a game I'm picking up at GameStop. So
okay.
hopefully they have it.
Hopefully they have it. All right, Gene, you've been playing a lot more Donkey Kong. How's it been? It's been a while since you first started playing it, so you've had a good amount of time with it.
Yeah, I think I love the game even more than ever, actually. I've spent the last week I basically just finished the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think my review was out that day, actually, right?
Yep.
So I had trouble starting the game because of Nintendo connection issues, and they helped me out with that. So I basically beat it like right the day before I started writing my review, and then the review published the next day, right? Or 2 days later. So everything was still fresh. I'm now again like 50 hours deep into the post game, and like I'm literally considering whether this is like one of my favorite top 3 games of all time now.
Oh my god.
Like period.
Jeez.
Like I like it better than Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like absolutely. I think it fucking blows away those games completely. And those games are my top 3 games, up there with Resident Evil 4 and Dark Souls. We'll see, because of course I'm struggling with recency bias right now too, right? But like as I'm playing the game, I'm like, this game is a dream come true for me. Like honestly, like everything I want in like a world platformer type game, it's there. The colors are amazing. I was listening to Summons actually earlier today, and hearing Hogue like not like the color contrast so much, I'm like, that's crazy, man. Like I love the color. I love the color contrast in this game. Like it pops so much. Everything looks perfect to me. The love that this game has for Donkey Kong Country in general, and this is not a spoiler. This is just like you can see it like right at the beginning, and just like the rare design. Like when you see like when you revisit DK64 or watch old videos, like you see so many like little creatures like just have eyeballs on them. And then that's what a lot of Bonanza has. They really continue that rare philosophy of character design and everything like that. And now I am about 904 bananas in, actually.
Whoa, okay, that's a lot of bananas.
I've collected 900 bananas, and that is way 400 more than I ever collected in Mario Odyssey. I hit 502 moons, and I was like, that's it. I don't want to play anymore. I'm good. But with Bonanza, I am finding every single, so 904, yeah, right here. Look at my screen. 904 bananas. I am finding every single fossil piece in the world so I can collect every single piece of outfit for Pauline and Donkey Kong. I have become obsessed with this game. It's and like it's been so much fun watching people stream it and finish it, and it also agree with me that this is the best finale that Nintendo has ever made. Like it's just incredible. Like the ending of the ending sequences of the game. This is not a spoiler at all. I'm just describing like a general feeling. I remember when I first beat Super Metroid when I was a kid, and I was like, wow, I did not know games could like an adventure game could like tell a story that like made me that exciting and like interested in the world and characters. And Bonanza does that. It's I think it's the first game in a long time that made me feel like, wow, like that was just an incredible experience, like from front to back and all the way up till the finish. Like the finish was so goddamn strong that it's great. And then you see the streamers like reach at a certain point where just like, oh, we're actually past the point of GOTY now.
Mm.
40 minutes ago. Like now, Bonanza is now in the conversation for greatest of all time. You know, it's like leaped past the GOTY conversation. It's leveled up past it. It's not even relevant anymore. And that's how I feel, honestly.
Mm.
I can't praise Donkey Kong Bonanza enough. Like I like it. I love it way more than any Mario game that's ever come out. Period.
Cool. Yeah, I finished the main game of it, and I think it is an excellent video game. I don't know if I like it as much as Eugene, but I do really like it a lot overall. I do need to do more of the post game stuff. Like, there's still plenty for me to do in the game, and I want to see more of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to talk about like some of my gripes because that might be alleviated later on because I still have a lot to see, I think. But I do think it is an excellent video game. What?
What's one gripe?
I don't think there's enough really challenging platforming in the game so far.
I think it'll be alleviated. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I need to see. There's like a few ideas on the shrine things like later on. I was kind of hoping the shrines would be sometimes a little more creative than they are. Particularly like the ones where it's just like, oh, hey, just beat these guys up real quick and that's it. It's
how far in the post game did you get to? Did you start at all?
I did. So you like revisit some stuff, and I revisited one area and did something there, like an event there.
Gotcha.
I would say.
Yeah. The post game, it's just like Odyssey. The post game opens up more shrines for you, basically. So
yeah, I just think like some of the shrines have been really cool. I just don't think they're hitting the highs that I kind of want from them so far.
I was exactly around where you were at, Brad. And that's why I even mentioned in my review that I actually think like, I think the shrine formula is getting a little old or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was before I started post game.
Okay.
I don't feel that way anymore now.
Because like when I get to a shrine in the game, I'm like, cool. I'm not as excited though as I want to be for them. Mm-hmm. Like when I would do one in, let's say, Tears of the Kingdom, I felt like I never knew what I was getting into and like what crazy fucking puzzle or situation they'd kind of throw me into. And I thought they were a lot more creative so far. But like I said, I still need to see more of the game.
I think so.
But I do think it's incredible. It's definitely one of the best games of the year for me, easily. So got more to see. And I want to play more. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I'm going to like 100% or anything like that. I'll just see if I get burnt out or not.
I'm at 904 bananas. There's no way I'm stopping now.
You're far, so you might as well just go all the way.
I've committed completely, so I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I already know what the reward is, and it's not like the most amazing reward. So I'm doing it literally for the love of the game. You know.
Yeah. I mean that's great. Yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, it's a fucking awesome game. If you have a Switch 2, obviously buy it. It's probably like the best game to play on there. So.
Yeah, I would say that if you're a hardcore Nintendo fan, if you're a fan of Nintendo games and of course Donkey Kong history, like this is the console seller for you.
Yeah, if you're looking for the traditional Nintendo feeling, what you'd expect from a launch. This is it.
Yeah, and to the console warriors out there, I think PS5 had a console seller day one in Demon's Souls, and also Miles Morales, which was also really cool too. So. I think the Switch 2 also has now a system seller. Very
solid lineup. Pretty solid now.
Yeah.
With that and Mario Kart alone, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. And then the fact that we're still getting Kirby Air Riders and Metroid Prime 4 later this year, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Let's see here. This is from Traylon. Hey, gang. Donkey Kong Bonanza is another example of how awesome it would be for Nintendo having a trophy system. It'd be so satisfying getting trophies as you 100% the game. What do you think? And yes, Micah, it would make it even better. See you guys on the other side and continue to give those bricks a good 1A, 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 1A. Gene will get it. Okay, Gene, I didn't look this up, but I saw this and I was like, is this a fighting game command? Is this what they're referencing?
No.
Okay.
It is a movie. It is a recent movie reference.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I won't get it.
It is very, very funny. But if you want to punch something over and over again, you want to yell 1A, 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 1A. That's for the folks who know the reference. But I
was like, is this because I saw this? I'm like, is this a fighting game? Like
one
input?
More time, 1A. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Micah, why do you hate achievements and why don't you want them? Why do you want to ruin everyone's fun?
Why do you hate fun, Micah?
Yeah.
I just like low stress, dude, because it's just like if here's the thing right now in Bonanza, as far as I can tell, like you don't have to 100% the area to continue.
Not
You just
at
keep
all.
Not at
you
all.
just keep rolling, right?
There's a speedrunner that beat this game in 100 minutes already.
Holy shit. So like, I'm not trying
That's
to
crazy.
cruise through it, but I enjoy the low stakes.
Mhm.
I just enjoy palling around with my rock, all right? And we're just meandering and having a time, and I don't feel pressured like in this stage I have to do a backflip off of that to get the achievement. If I don't do it, it's missable. I don't like once upon a time I was a Chivo hunter, but I'm just not into it anymore. I just enjoy not thinking about it, not worrying about it,
So
And
you've
you
gone
all should
soft, is what
too.
you're saying.
Oh, yeah, soft as fuck, dog. Like,
All right. Limp as fuck.
It just is, though. Like, because, like we talked about, even with a game that was very manageable, the Order 1886, here's the quintessential Micah game. I
love Micah just making random the Order 1886 references. The only person that'll do that. It's great.
I fucking love that game. Like, hands
It's a great
down.
game. No,
I love that
I support
game.
you, Micah.
It's
completely.
really short. I
Yeah,
still
it
was
is.
like, I'm not willing to get the trophies.
Well, it's because
I still just wasn't willing.
You can't skip cutscenes in that game.
The cutscenes are
It's so
excellent. I just
They're
don't
cool,
want
but
to,
like if you're replaying
know?
it to get trophies or some shit, it's like, well, I gotta watch Galahad drink this black potion for 30 minutes, I guess.
Oh my god, yeah. Thank you for reminding me why I've never done the trophies too, because like it's such a short game, and I kind of want to play it, but it's like, dude, some of the cutscenes aren't that good, honestly.
And I just don't feel it. And for like another example, like something like the Yakuza series, where I play those games just for the love of it. Okay, I don't want to worry about achievements or trophies. I just ignore them the whole time. They pop up occasionally, but I'm like, sure, yes, thank you. I don't want the stress about, oh man, if I do like 36 more mini games, I get a trophy. It's like, fuck them. I don't want it.
So you gotta ruin the fun for everyone else.
I'm not ruining the fun. Miyamoto-san is ruining the fun.
That's true, he is.
He said he doesn't want that shit. He's like, I don't want that shit in my console.
He probably doesn't
And I
even
was
know
like,
what
damn.
it is. Knowing them. All right, let's see here. Crafton Picard wrote in, Punchers, just want to say that Donkey Kong Bonanza is one of the most brilliantly designed games I've ever seen. I can't get a few minutes into it to play because I can't tear the controller away from my 6-year-old's hands. He is obsessed with the game. All he wants to do is smash the shit out of everything he sees. It's kind of hard to watch him play because he has no interest in progressing the story. He just wants to dick around in the sandbox. It is a stroke of genius to have such incredible level design and also have such an incredible sandbox that is so accessible to little kids. The recent Zelda games strike this balance, but aren't geared for little kids. Donkey Kong somehow manages a sandbox/level mix, but makes it so accessible and fun. It's absolutely genius. Nintendo are the masters of appealing to all generations, and I'm just in awe in this game. I really hope everyone else appreciates the brilliance of the designers at Nintendo. There's nothing else like this in the industry. The game is truly special, and it is absolutely mandatory game for any lover of video games.
Damn, man, I couldn't say it any better. Holy shit.
I agree with a lot of what you're saying here, Crafton. Yeah. Donkey Kong is like a really fucking awesome game. Like, don't get me wrong. When I have some criticisms of it, I definitely think it's incredible and one of the best games of the year. And you're right, it is way more accessible to younger kids, I would say, compared to Zelda, because I have young nieces and nephews and they can't handle Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom yet. That's a little too advanced for them.
Yeah.
But they can run around as Donkey Kong and punch through some walls and dig deep holes and have a good ass time. So I think Donkey Kong, like you said, Crafton, appeals to all ages in some way. It's universal praise. Anyone can have a good time with this game, except Colin.
Too much choice, man.
Too much choice. Tell me what to do.
Which is funny because, like, going back to what the other person said about trophies, this is a checklist game, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I am you know, I don't want to hold on my screen for spoilers, but like literally there's a checklist of hundreds of bananas right there, and I am enjoying filling that checklist out, man. Like I have like 5 more bananas to find, and then I need to just buy the rest of them. So like, you know, I'll just be chilling in the game for that matter. But this is 1,000% checklist. So that's why I don't think the game actually needs trophies, because like the trophies are in game basically. You know, you see
But
the bananas
imagine
collected in the world.
if you had something that stayed with you on your account through multiple generations, Gene. A little golden banana there with you.
That's okay.
Gene, no, don't fall for this. Don't fall for his snake oil
the
that
dark
he's selling.
If Nintendo did it, because when you said golden banana, if the trophies ended up becoming like game specific though,
yeah, dude, like the platinum is a game specific thing.
Yeah. If you get like the Triforce for platinuming fucking Tears of the Kingdom or whatever,
exactly.
Oh well, fuck whatever Micah just said. Then basically,
what a fucking idiot.
I'm sweet all the way back over to holy shit, we need trophies. Holy shit. That's a great idea, Brad. Hell yeah, dude. If I got a golden banana for 100% in Donkey Kong Bonanza, I can tell my grandkids, like, look at this fucking golden
it's
banana.
On your profile forever now.
Yeah.
You can see it there.
It's over.
I will concede that. I will concede that for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I did get the been there, done that achievement because I was only like, I think I was 7 missions away from getting it. That's a mission, an achievement for doing a certain number of side quests. And I checked my tracker and I only had like 7 more to do. So I was like, I'm going to get this. But it was because I beat that game like first in our company, and I just knew people would be like, you didn't really play it. You didn't actually see enough. And I was going to be like, no, fuck you, dude. I got the been there, done that achievement.
Yeah, sure did.
That was the first achievement I actually specifically went for in a very long time.
Yeah. Golden bananas, make it happen.
Banana.
Triforce, Gold Star.
Way I was like mid-argument with Brad, and then Brad says golden banana. I was like, wait.
Hold the phone.
Because you got Donkey Kong brain right now, dude. You can't refuse the gold banana.
Yeah. I'm totally like Donkey Kong.
You're like, a fucking gooner for bananas now.
Yeah, you got me though. Donkey Kong banana. If there was a Bonanza trophy.
Yeah,
I'm doing it. I already 100% in Tears of the Kingdom. The only thing I did 100% in Tears of the Kingdom was getting like every single outfit to like level 4 or whatever.
Did you get all the Koroks?
I did not.
But you did all the shrines.
I did all the shrines, and I got all the batteries for the robot thing. Yeah, so I haven't done all the Koroks.
Gotcha.
That's insane. So
yeah.
And I've only done 450 some Koroks from Breath of the Wild too. So
I'm not doing those fucking Korok seeds, dude. Get fucked.
Yeah. I think I definitely didn't do the Koroks in Tears of the Kingdom. So it's like, no, thank you.
I'm not doing that.
But if you get a Triforce though,
then now we're talking.
I'm like, if you're not gonna get a piece of shit in the game, but like you get an actual like Triforce and like the like whatever imaginary achievement system that we just made up just now, and then I might put in that time actually getting those Koroks. It might be a little
like
fun.
What if they even went the extra mile and it was like PS3 days where you get a exclusive theme for getting the platinum?
Oh man, it's over, dude. Like, like that's the only way you can get themes on the Switch is to actually like play through the games. You know?
Yes, 100% through games.
Ubisoft, that's how you make shit fun. Right
yeah,
there, you know?
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to 100% Xenoblade Chronicles, and then you get this cool theme, and it's like, oh my god, people would be like killing themselves trying to get it.
Like imagine if it was like Gooner bait themes, like Myra or Pyra and like Mithra.
Mithra, yeah. Oh my god, dude, yeah. If you can deck out your Switch 2 with Pyra and Mithra, that'd be amazing, you know. And I haven't 100% of any of the Xenoblade Chronicles games. I have like like over 200 hours or 200 hours on all of them, but I've never.
Yeah, they could have got you 100% it though.
Got me, but you know, I'm actually going back to Xenoblade Chronicles 1 because there's a whole side quest to like where you can like rebuild. This is not a spoiler, but you can rebuild like one of the villages or whatever they said. And I just never did that, and I was like, "Oh shit!" There's a whole game mechanic that I just never even bothered like engaging with. So I'm actually
they wanted too much stuff. Like they wanted way too much stuff. It's like, okay, I'm dropping off.
By the time I saw the mechanic, I was like, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm good, you know.
they were, and they're like, oh, we need like 50 of this, and it's like, come on,
Oh
man.
yeah. The stuff they ask you for is crazy. Yes, I agree.
It was just like legitimately too much. I leveled it up a little bit because you got something. There was some reward but I was like, I'm not getting this town up to rank A or however the ranking worked. I was like, this is a whole game in itself. This really is an entire side game of going to gather resources and bringing them back.
It's like Animal Crossing. Yeah, exactly. A little bit.
All right. Let's move on from what we've been playing to the next news story. This morning for us on a Tuesday, there was the Pokémon Presents. Now I'm just going to I actually watched through most of it, so I'm just going to do a little roundup for you guys here, which was there or what was there. First thing we had there was Pokemon, or the 2025 Pokemon World Championship, August 15th through 17th at Anaheim, California, right by me. So I could go there and watch these little dorks fight each other in Pokemon. I won't, though, but I could because it's very close to me. So if any of you are interested, it's pretty much all the Pokemon competitive things are going to be there. The card games, Unite, how many other fucking spin-off games they got, it's all going to be there. Scarlet and Violet. So if you're into that, keep an eye out there. Pokemon Concierge getting new episodes. This is that stop motion show that looked really cute that I always meant to watch, but I always forget exists. It is getting more episodes there, so that's very cool. There's also a new stop motion show coming called Pokemon Tales, The Misadventures of Sirfetch'd and Pichu, coming 2027. They had a little teaser, so it looks like it's going to be revolving around a Farfetch'd and Pichu. Stop trying to make
Sirfetch'd happen.
It's happening.
Stop trying to make Sirfetch'd happen.
It's happening.
I couldn't
Girls.
I couldn't resist that joke. I'm sorry.
It's happening. So that's another stop motion show coming to Netflix, I guess, sometime in the future or in 2027. Poke Park Kanto, an amusement park in Japan that's coming in early 2026. So this is very interesting. I'm curious to see how this will turn out. Pokemon amusement park has big potential to make lots of cash. Like if they ever put Pokemon at Universal Studios in the West here or something like that, that shit would go insane. You just get rid of the minions or something like that. Just put in Pokemon there.
I mean, dude, picture this, like a lazy river or like Pokemon Snap type thing. You're just floating, you're floating along or going on like one of those low speed rides and just like, oh my God, like here comes this guy. You know, you go to the desserts, you go to the cafe and Al Creamy, there's somebody dressed as Al Creamy and they're putting whipped cream on cakes and shit. Like
Prince money, dude.
The potential.
Prince money. So we'll see how this amusement park turns out. I'm very curious. Of course, Japan only, though, for right now. Pokemon Friends, a mobile puzzle game, is out today, also on Switch, too. And I actually looked at this game, and it looks kind of fun. It's not like a puzzle game like, what's it called? Like Candy Crush or something like that. It looks more like, it looks like some of the puzzles look like the Bioshock puzzles that reminded me of. Like connecting the stuff like a Pikachu electricity. They looked really fun, actually. I was like, I'm kind of curious about this. Maybe I'll download it since I think it's free to play. So I'm a little curious about that. I'll check it out. Pokemon Championships. This was like that Pokemon Stadium kind of game that's coming out in the future. They just showed a little bit more of that game. And the last thing was Pokemon Legends ZA. There was a new trailer for that. They showed a Mega Dragonite, which I guess is a new form, coming out October 16th, and there is a Switch 2 bundle with the game. It is not a unique looking Switch 2, but it's like the Mario Kart bundle. Sadly, it'd be cool if they did that, but maybe they're waiting until next year.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, like, man, I actually have enough money now. I can actually buy a Switch 2. But I don't want to buy. You
want a special edition one, yeah.
I don't want to buy the exact same one again. Like even if they came out with a white version, I'll buy that one. Just come out with literally any other version, and I'll buy that
one. Yeah, I'm trying to look at this Pokemon puzzle game because it actually looked cool to me. But yeah, I think Pokemon, maybe the next mainline Pokemon, they'll do an edition like that with other new stupid car Pokemon they have on there as well.
Because we don't even have like new Joy-Cons, right? I think right now you can only buy the black Joy-Cons with the red and blue accents.
Exactly.
What surprises me is that the Pokemon bundle, you didn't even do like a fun colored
Like the
Joy-Con
green or
to go
purple
with
color.
the logo. Yeah. Like, I'm surprised that at this moment we still don't just have colorful Joy-Cons to choose from.
Hey, it's like what the Pokemon company I always say, bare minimum for everything. The bare minimum.
Because it'll sell.
Yeah,
it'll sell
it'll do just fine.
way.
Yeah. So if you want to know that Pokemon stuff, there's that Pokemon Presents is out now, so you can watch that there if you want to get your Pokemon news of what's coming. But yeah, no teases of the new mainline Pokemon game yet. Probably not until ZA's out. All right. Let's see here. Oh, Cody Herb wrote in. Good day, Break Fisters. Pokemon Presents is tomorrow, which means I will be going into media blackout to keep the rest of the game and new Pokemon a surprise. The one exception to the rule being the Last Stand podcast. I'm relying on this group to keep me up to date in all things non-Pokemon. Appreciate y'all. Well, too bad, Cody. I spoiled one Pokemon for you there. So, I don't know. I warned you. I'm trying to cover Pokemon more because it's a big blind spot in this company for the most part. So, whatever, dude. Make a Dragonite. Like, is that really that shocking?
I don't know, man. It's just hard to be excited about Pokemon, you know? If this was a Fire Emblem, little series, I'd be like losing my shit right now. But it's Pokemon.
Yeah, I'd be like,
So
another anime twink boy. Hooray. Fire Emblem.
Yes, thank you. Okay, dude, Three Houses had Hubert, okay? And he was
Hubert
gorgeous.
Was cool.
Hubert is why I was like, I'm picking whatever team lets me marry Hubert. And then there was this
That's
delightful...
the Black Eagles, right?
No, it's the... he's with the little blonde girl. I think that's the red team.
Blonde girl?
In Three Houses. There's like the little blonde... There's a blonde girl, the boy, and the brownish boy.
He's the Black Eagles. He's a member of the Black Eagles. I was right. He's with the girl. She has like white hair.
Yeah. Okay, he is with
Edelgard.
her. Oh, no, she wears red. So I assumed the team was red. Okay. Because I'm supposed to give that much of a shit with
you're
the
one
team.
You're the one who's supposedly...
Okay?
You're the one who's supposedly a Fire Emblem fan.
Yeah,
okay?
the one who buys Switch 2, Fire Emblem
Fake
Switch 2.
fan.
Yeah.
No. I played the game. Loved it, got married. There was this adorable old man as well that I was like, can you romance him? But I was committed to Hubert.
See, this is why we need achievement trophies for Nintendo so we can expose Micah as a fraud she is.
Exactly. That's why she doesn't want him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Somebody that betrayed Micah immediately, like after I hear Golden Banana, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, Micah's done.
It's over, dude.
It's over for Micah forever.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this: Black Eagles is the house for edgelords. All right.
So unfortunately, I picked Black Eagles. I never finished Fire Emblem.
It's not a bad thing.
It's the Gooner edgelord house.
Yeah.
Bradley, I'm gonna tell you something. All right. I have an image in my phone that I've just been waiting to drop on you someday.
On me? Okay.
Yeah, on you. It's a heinous drawing of Princess Peach, and I've just been.
Wait, why is that for me specifically? Why does it have to do with me?
Because you're gonna hate it. I'm just waiting to someday.
I'm not like a Princess Peach stan or anything like that. I'm not Gene.
No, you're just gonna hate it.
Show me
this image.
Yeah, you can show me it. It's fine.
No,
that's not a punishment for me. That's not the gotcha you think it is.
It's gonna be a punishment because you don't want to see this. I'll put it in the staff chat. Yes, like, bear with me a moment.
Okay. Best house is Blue Lions, by the way.
No, it's not.
It's Blue Lions, dude.
It's the house for pussies.
No way, dude. I fucking killed Edelgard. Put her in her place.
Do that?
Because she's a dumb bitch, dude.
No.
She was bad. She was a bad guy in my game. Dude, my guy looked like the guy, I forgot his name, whatever, the Blue Lions guy. He looked like Big Boss at the end. He had a sick eye patch and everything like that. He was very punished. It was sick.
That's a terrible photo, Micah, but also kind of hot. I don't know.
Oh, what the
it wasn't
fuck?
A punishment for Gene.
Why do you have this saved?
I don't know why you would have that, but yeah. Oh
this just makes me concerned for you.
Exactly.
I mean, I've had that in my phone for years.
Dustin reacts.
I
Immediately reacts.
I,
put a
at one
heart
point,
in it.
I tweeted that at one point. I don't
Yeah, I
remember
put heart
why.
eyes on
Jesus
it,
but
Christ. Yeah, this just like makes me. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with Micah? That's what this makes me think of.
you're gonna think about it later, though, and it's gonna haunt you.
Maybe.
You're gonna think about that later.
Jesus, well, Dustin's definitely gonna think of it. Gene gave it a heart and a eyes heart. Also,
Yeah.
Smithers the eyes heart. Jesus.
Well, the thing is, it was far enough back in my phone because I meant to send that to you like a week ago and I forgot. But it was far enough back on my phone I couldn't find it, so then I had to Google to try and find it. And let me just tell you
It's
how,
crazy that you had that
can imagine
photo,
how
though.
heinous
Like,
that was.
It is crazy you had that photo.
Yeah, you definitely have to go
Micah
to like
is
Rule 30,
absolutely
Rule
the
34.
biggest gooner at this company.
Yeah, for the listeners, we won't be too specific, but it's definitely a Rule 34 type beat. You know?
Yeah.
So.
But not in the way you think.
Not in the
This
way
is not-
I would have thought immediately.
It's not in the way,
Yeah, not in the way you
think.
think immediately.
I thought
You're
she was going to send
subverting
like BBW Peach or something like that, but it's different.
No, why would that be a punishment? This isn't Bowsette, all right?
Yeah,
or
same.
whatever that was.
But you thought I would be like, oh no, I get like scarred for. I'm just like concerned for you now.
You're scarred, Brad. You can play
just
it
concerned.
cool all you want. You're gonna shut your eyes
think
later
we're gonna
and
have to have
see
a
it.
talk
And you're
with
gonna be like,
Colin. I think I'm gonna have to have a talk with Colin.
don't talk
What's
to
going
him.
on? What's going on with
You
your
don't
wife?
need to know nothing. You don't know nothing.
He doesn't need to know anything.
You
I
don't
mean, he
need to
just
know
put it
anything
in our
that goes
staff
on here.
Discord, so he might see it.
He doesn't go in the punching up chat. He won't. He's not
That's
gonna.
good.
And besides, I said sorry. That was for Brad. So
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's still up. Also, I feel bad that that Dustin was just collateral damage on this.
dude, if Hogue sees this, he might
He's
just
not
like
even a-
explode.
This is not even the
He's so
show.
pure of
He's like,
heart.
he has to deal with this shit too. I love it.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah, Dustin's like, what have you done to my show?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Made it
All right.
good. I'm kidding.
If anything, we're gonna be like, Dustin, put this timestamp. Put this in.
Yeah. Put it on screen.
Yeah.
We will get taken off YouTube for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I don't know. It's all
Yeah,
covered.
we will. That's not TOS, dude. That is not TOS. All right. Let's see here. Final news story. Borderlands 4 finally got its Switch 2 date. We heard it a little while ago that it would come out after the release of Borderlands on other platforms, which is in September, I believe, for Borderlands 4 for everything else. But Switch 2's date is going to be October 3rd. So I think you're going to have to wait a little less than a month, I want to say, around for the Switch 2 version, which isn't that bad, honestly, especially for a later port. But yeah, I don't think, Micah, you're interested in playing on Switch. You're going to play it on Xbox.
Yeah, I already pre-ordered it for Xbox, so we're locked in.
Yeah. Does it have crossplay?
I don't know.
Good question.
I never look at such things.
Because Colin's not going to play it on Xbox.
Yeah.
No. Well,
Oh.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna play together, anyways.
Oh, well, I don't know. You're going to play Gears of War together, so.
Yeah, he does not like co-op. We're playing Gears of War together because he knows we will get divorced if we
Yes.
don't. All right, like you owe me this much. You owe me this much.
Thank you to Windows Central for immediately answering the question as soon as I Googled it. But it says full crossplay on all platforms. So that includes Nintendo.
Okay, cool.
That's
Very
dope.
nice.
That's dope.
Nice work there, Randy.
Yeah.
That's good shit. Okay, yeah, that was just the last little news story I saw before the show, so I thought I'd throw it out there for anyone.
Quick thought. What if Borderlands 4 ends up becoming game of the year? What if it's
That'd be wild. That'd be insane.
This has been a really, really great year for games. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
holy shit! What
It's
if
been
Borderlands?
a banger year.
Yeah, what if Borderlands 4 comes out and it just fucking rules, dude?
What if Pokemon ZA is the game of the year?
Hey, it could be that. Like the first time for a Pokemon game too, right?
Dude, you
It's
can
like-
get all the achievements, get your golden Pokeball. Man,
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, Golden Pokeball. Exactly. The Master Ball, right?
the Master Ball.
The
That's
Master
great
Ball.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, what if it outlaps Donkey Kong Bonanza as the best ending of the year? I
That'd be
don't know.
crazy. Yeah.
That'd be crazy. You're just like, oh my god, this is the
Mario
culmination
comes
of
out of the sky.
everything.
and
This is
uppercuts.
the culmination of everything that we've ever
Charizard.
wanted in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes Smash Brothers. It leads into the next Smash Brothers game. Yeah.
Yeah, Mewtwo's final form or whatever like that, you know.
All right. Let's end the show with some write-ins from the audience. If you want to write into the show, I post a thread every Sunday on our Patreon calling for your submissions, so keep an eye out there. This is from Morgan Williams. Happiest of day, punchers. I've got a barbecue meat Nintendo Worlds Collide kind of question for y'all. Let's say, purely hypothetical, that Yoshis were readily available for cooking. How would you grill up that lovable mount? What kind of cut would you recommend? Something off the nose? Maybe a nice game or gamey roast? Would you do a spit roast for a birdo? And while we're on the culinary fantasy ride, if Toad's big old mushroom head were on the menu, would you grill it, saute it, or maybe even stuff it? Yes, it's a weird one, but it's the only Nintendo-themed food question I could come up with. Hopefully, I haven't traumatized anyone too badly. Have a great day.
After what we've seen today.
Yeah, this is like delightful. This is a delightful question compared to what Micah's sharing with the group.
Sounds delicious, yeah. So,
Micah, what are we doing with Yoshi? How are we cooking Yoshi up?
Ribs
Yoshi
is
ribs?
Always. So I just feel like ribs are approachable. For a cut of meat that maybe I'm unfamiliar with, ribs are something that you can generally treat pretty similarly across the board, I feel. So I'd go ribs for Yoshi, and we'll see how that turns out. I don't know, like if it's really lean, steaks might not be very good. If it's really fatty, it could be different, but I don't know Yoshi's composition, you know? But I'm going to go ribs. Ribs are a pretty safe bet in barbecue.
Can we make like nuggets out of him so we can have actual dino nuggets?
Oh
yeah, you absolutely. I mean, that's lean meat's perfect for that.
Okay.
wow,
Yeah.
wow, Brad,
Real
that
dino
was
nuggets.
That was great. Yeah,
That'd be good shit. Like think of like a scrambled egg from a Yoshi egg too, or something like that.
Birdo scrambled egg. Yeah,
huge scrambled egg. Yeah, huge. What about like Yoshi's nose? You think that's pretty good?
Organ meat like freaks me out. Like it's really big to do like cow tongue and stuff in
Yoshi
barbecue.
tongue,
and
yeah,
I'm like,
Yoshi tongue.
I'm not doing any of that.
Yoshi tongue.
I'm too American for that. I fully admit it. Like organ meat's not for me.
No,
like a Yoshi thigh.
Yeah, no, I
thighs.
love,
yeah.
I love beef tongue, wagyu beef, wagyu-shi, you know.
Yeah,
I can't get over that. What I would try, I'd try like beef cheeks. That'd be fine. Those look delicious.
Yoshi cheeks.
The beef, Yoshi cheeks might be great. But like the more exotic cuts of meat, I'm not trying to eat Yoshi feet or nothing.
Yeah,
his legs will be probably like nice and gamey too. Right?
Yeah. His legs are probably good.
Oh, that's gonna be some dark meat. Oh yeah. They're hopping and running and jumping.
What about his tail? Think Yoshi tail's pretty good?
Maybe. Might be more like the wing tips, which some people like, but it's a lot of work for a little meat.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Next question. I don't know how to say camaraderie out loud. What a weird name. My wife and I just found out we're pregnant. So comes the debate of names. Some context is needed. We got a new dog and named her Nori. If we have a daughter, my wife wants to name her Eleanor, but I think that's too close to Nori. I suggested the name Aerith. She thinks it's too nerdy. Is the name Eleanor close to the dog's name? Is Aerith too nerdy? Should I get a divorce and start dating chatbots? I hope you all side with me, or else I'll stop eating at Cracker Barrel and Cheesecake Factory. Oh, damn.
Oh, no.
All right. First of all, is Eleanor too close to Nori?
I kind of see that, yeah, actually, a little bit. But also, I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, the dog is a wonderful part of a family. And then little Eleanor, if that's or Aerith or whatever, the congratulations, by the way, of course. But if the girl grows up, she's going to grow up with Nori, So
that'll be cute, right?
Super cute, yeah.
Not only would it kind of be cute to have your first dog and it's Nori, oh, cute, and a little Eleanor, I'm not gonna lie, that's really cute. I went to school with a child named Nori. I always liked that name. It's a cool name for your dog. But I like the name Eleanor. I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
Yeah, Eleanor's a nice name.
Eleanor's a great name. Yeah.
Name. Name.
I'm actually godfather to a girl named Aerith. And it is pretty dorky, but
Yeah, it's very dorky.
But also it's very like, yeah, it's just dorky. I was going to say something racist, but never mind.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. If you were having a boy, I'd say you could fight for Barrett. I'd say you could fight for that as a normal ass name, okay?
Yeah, that's more normal than Aerith, for sure.
Yeah. Even Cloud is a normal name too, you know?
Cloud?
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, well,
I've never heard anyone named Cloud except the game character.
I've never known a cloud, but I have known like a river and a rain. So,
rainy.
You know,
rainy.
Yeah.
hippies love that
Definitely
shit.
my least favorite character in Death Stranding 2, actually.
Rainy.
Yeah. I was like, what is she even here for? What is she doing here?
Yeah. That's topic for another time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I think there's a place for video game names in the family. I just think it's got to be a little more subtle. Yeah. You know, I could, if I had a son and I was like, I'm naming him Damon, like Damon Baird. No one has to know that except for me. Well, I'll tell them, but they'll just be like, that's a nice normal name.
That's why I bring up my goddaughter being named Aerith. Like, and this was back in the 90s, right? So it's like Aerith being a name is kind of like played out, you know. So if that's something that's concerns you, then then it's true, you know. Like kids are named Aerith. So
yeah, I mean, kids are named after a bunch of dorky shit.
Yeah,
Daenerys, like how many kids are named Daenerys? Yeah, Khaleesi.
Let's go get gelato.
Yeah.
Come on, Khaleesi. Everyone hates you in the show, but you're named after
We didn't
her.
know how it was going to turn out, okay? We named you that after the second season.
Yeah, whoops. But yeah, Eleanor's a nice name. But it looks like you're going to stop eating at Cracker Barrel and Cheesecake Factory.
Don't do that.
Joke's on
yourself,
you,
man.
though, because you're missing out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't deprive yourself of such earthly pleasures.
Yeah. Here's what you do. Name them Eleanor, then give them the middle name Aerith. So you best of both worlds.
Middle names are a great way to shoehorn in something that you can't agree on with your spouse. It's like compromise city.
Exactly.
All right? Like a middle name that you never hear and don't need.
And you could call them their middle name.
Exactly. Because they might prefer it.
My dad goes by his middle name.
Well, that's what I was going to say. On Game Grumps, Danny, that's his middle name.
Yeah.
His real name's Lee. So he's been going by his middle name. He chose that at some point. So you never know. Your kid might be like, "Oh, I love the name Aerith. It's my favorite."
You know, Gene
and
is my middle name.
Suck it, Mom.
Gene is my middle name too. Gene is my middle name.
Oh.
What's your first name?
John.
Oh.
Yeah,
this is a surprise.
I was born John Eugene Park, but I dropped the John in around first or second grade because
was
that a you choice dropping the name?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, who the fuck cares about John Park? Nobody. I was like, what kind of name is John Park? That's stupid. I'd rather go by Eugene. And to Micah's point, that is a compromise because my mom wanted me to give me an English name, but my dad wanted me to give me a Korean name. So that's why Eugene is actually the more Korean name, but it's also still American, which my mom picked too. But Eugene could be Eugen, and that's actually a girl's name. I actually dated a Korean girl named Eugene Park.
Whoa, really? That's so fucked up.
I really wanted to marry her just so we can be Gene and Mr. and Mrs. Gene and Gene Park.
That's crazy. Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
No, there was a time when I for a bit was considering going by my middle name, which is Lauren, because I would just get so many comments about Micah being a boy's name. I'm glad I just stuck with it because it's my name.
Cool name.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you. But it's like I got so many comments about that there was a time when I was like, what if I started being Lauren instead? And then it was like, and then Lauren Conrad on like the hills and shit. And I was like, never mind.
Yeah,
we're not doing this.
I knew a lot of girls with the name Lauren growing up. That was a popular name.
It is a very popular name. That's the other thing. I was like, well, everyone's gonna know how to pronounce it, and everyone know how to spell it, which would be nice. But I stuck with Micah. And look at me now.
Look at you now, sending us heinous pictures in the staff chat.
It's why but you're right, Micah, that I would people, especially at Starbucks or whatever, they always get my name wrong. or they mispronounce it.
Mm.
So I that's why I go by Jack, which is my cat's name. Often.
Wait, they
Jack-
mispronounced Gene?
They can't pronounce Gene. They're like Gene, because they're usually Spanish.
Oh,
Gene,
gotcha.
or Gene. They think I'm fucking French. I'm like, look at me. Do I look French to you? Does it look like I just came out of Expedition 33? No, I don't know why they can't pronounce Gene. And then when I say John, they try to Koreanify it more. And then like I get the coffee back and it says Jun. I'm just like, that's not. I didn't say Jun. I said John.
Fucking racist.
Yeah, it's
They
like you're not even like
they
hearing my
literally- they're
name.
like-
You just look at my face and you hear a sound. I'm like, nah, and just like okay, and just write that down.
They're like, no, he didn't say John. Look at him.
Yeah,
They're like,
look,
it must
fucking
be- it
look
must
at
be
him, dude.
Jin or
How could
Jun.
how could
Like,
a guy that looks like this be John? No, he's clearly Jin. So that's why I go by Jack, because no one's, there's no like Jack, Japanese or Korean phrase named Jack or whatever like that. So that, like nobody's ever done
Jaku.
wrong. So
Yeah. All right. Next right in here is got gay from wiping my butt once.
very, very good reference.
Yeah, great
That
callback.
was a fun episode.
Dude, I'm still like fucking blown away by that. What an absolute animal.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
punchers, do you think we'll see the Wii added to the Virtual Console lineup for Switch 2 in the future? There are just too many qualified or quality games stranded on the console to ignore. What games immediately spring to your mind that you would like to see playable on Switch 2?
Oh man.
I don't think Switch is coming to, or I'm sorry, Wii's coming to Switch 2. I don't think so. Nintendo, they'll wait a whole generation before they do that, because that's just how they operate.
Oh, Switch 3. Yeah, totally.
But you never know. That'd be great. Gene, though, if we do get Wii, what do you want to see on there?
I'm pulling up first party games. Very handy guide here. We already have quite a bit though. Endless Ocean.
You know what I like, Gene, would be Red Steel. Both of them.
It's funny that you say Red Steel, because for some reason that was also the first game I thought of, dude.
Mhm.
Like I don't know why, but like I really enjoyed.
It's an iconic Wii game, It's like a launch
it is
game.
an iconic Wii game. Yeah. I mean, Metro Prime 2 and 3 are the obvious ones, right?
Sure. The ports. Yeah.
Punch Out! Fucking Punch Out was
Punch
awesome.
Out,
Dude.
great one. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Oh, Punch Out, and you can easily do that with the Joy-Cons too. It's not so dependent on the pointers, right? So you just you just need to swing the Joy-Cons. That's awesome. Wii Fit could work probably if you came out with a goddamn balanced board, but probably not. No one's gonna do that. Yeah, I think Punch Out's my answer. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely want Wii Sports on there, and like whatever the Wii Sports Resort, all that kind of stuff. I
Yeah.
feel like you got to have on there. Zack and Wiki, I'd obviously want again. That's not
Zack
first
and Wiki
party,
was
though.
another one I was going to mention, and we also talked about that last week too.
Mhm.
So hell yeah.
Yeah, my poor case got ruined.
I know.
Kirby's Epic Yarn would be cool.
yeah.
Ooh,
Cute little
that'd be
game.
great. Yeah, and also here's a crazy one. Metroid Other M.
Yeah. I'd take it. I don't know if I told you, Ian, but I bought that game a couple months ago
Nice.
because I was like, I need to revisit this.
Nice. I think it's a little bit better than the what we remember.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I remember not hating that game.
It was pretty cool.
I remember having fun. I remember the stories, like, whatever, but
Yeah, the story
some of
is
the
whatever,
ideas were
but
interesting.
it had some cool ideas, and like first person exploration with the 2D like navigation, but in the 3D world, and the battle system was pretty cool. It's made by Team Ninja, like they can do good action sequences. So
Yeah. Oh, one that would be really cool also is Mad World. I would like to see the
Yep.
that
Oh,
come
that's
back.
right. I had on my
Michael,
list.
we can talk about that. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
Mad World.
that'd be sick. Mike, anything else you could think of though? So we stole your
Well, I
Mad
gotta
World,
say-
sadly.
Yeah.
Well, Mad World Memory, the first time I ever played that, I was high out of my mind.
Nice.
And let me just tell you, it was deeply uncomfortable and scary. It was quite the experience. Okay, I mean this legitimately. The Yogi Bear Wii game.
Oh.
It's the movie where, like, I think Justin Timberlake did a voice. That game is legitimately fun.
Wait, why
And one
do
of
I
my
remember the Yogi
favorite
Bear
Wii
game?
games.
Yeah,
It's like,
he's like Boo Boo in it, right?
yeah, and it's one of my favorite Wii games. It's like not very good, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
fun little game.
I played
And
this for some
also,
reason. Yeah,
it's a good little game, okay? And I liked it. And it's a little slice
it
of
wasn't
history. If you want
bad.
to talk to
Yeah.
Um, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like one of my all-time favorite Wii games is Hello Kitty Seasons, which I
Oh,
own.
okay.
It's one of the rare Wii games I actually own, and it's how I discovered Game Grumps. So it's even more special
Oh,
to me.
yeah, it's got that attachment. Okay.
I fucking love that game. It's so fun. I would love just a nice, easy way to play that because it's just so good. It's so good. It's good. It's a great little mix of what's walking around town and hanging out with all the Rio friends and doing little mini games and shit. It's excellent. It's an excellent Hello Kitty game, of which there are not many. They're not very good, the Hello Kitty games. I own several. A lot of them are bad. Hello Kitty Cruisers is ass. Okay. It's one of the worst Switch games you can buy. I own it. It's not good at all. So Hello Kitty Seasons is a remembrance of a time when Hello Kitty games were great. And I want to go back. I want to go back to that time. I want to go back to when I first discovered Game Grumps and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. But yeah, the Hello Kitty Seasons, Mad World, and the Yogi Bear game for Wii are my top 3 picks.
Okay, I got 2 more. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I know we have New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, but those are just completely different games, you know.
Yeah.
I fucking loved New Super Mario Brothers Wii, the first one.
Yeah, that game was sick when it came out. Yeah,
that was so cool. Really cool levels. It was really nice, and I think it could be playable on the Switch. Right. The other one is less playable because it relies on, again, like the aiming. Godfather: The Black Hand Edition.
Oh, interesting.
Game. Did you guys ever play that one?
No, I never played it.
No.
Dude, it's so fun. It's an open world Grand Theft Auto game where you're Michael Corleone running around fucking shooting people and like beating people up, right? It's so funny. I forget if you're Michael Corleone or not, right? I forget the story. All I remember is that like a huge part of the gameplay is that you're going around like intimidating businesses to contribute to the mafia, right? And what you do is that like you go to like this like China shop and you just like grab the owner with like your Wii controls and you start like bashing him in against like the wall or whatever. And like the combat will also is like if you want to move people around, you like move your wrist to the left and like the camera or the guy will like drag him over to the left or whatever like that. It was so weirdly like immersive and intuitive, and it was like one of the games where I was like, hell yeah, dude, motion controls, I love this shit. You know, it felt really good and it worked really well. Surprisingly. I barely remember the story or anything like that, but I just remember that feeling of using the Wii remote. And
hell yeah,
I feel like that'll be impossible. It will never happen. Actually, I kind of want to get a Wii and just buy that disc and see what it's like. That could be a fun
sure, yeah,
throwback. Maybe I'll even stream it.
Yeah. Before anyone yells at us, we'll also put Super Mario Galaxy 2 on there.
I mean, that goes without saying.
That goes without saying.
Twilight Princess goes without saying. You know, F-Zero.
I want the GameCube version of Twilight Princess or the Wii U version. The Wii one is my least favorite version, just because the world is flipped and it pisses me off.
I like the Wii U version. I like the Wii U version. I like
the Wii U version. Oh yeah, the Wii version's the best one.
No, I like the GameCube version, the original version.
Oh yeah, the Wii one. Yeah. That's like the Wii U one also, just it's HD and widescreen. Yeah, the GameCube one's not widescreen.
I don't like the Wii version because he's right-handed and it's
the world's flipped. They literally just flipped the entire game.
It's so stupid
to make him right-handed. So,
it's so stupid.
Nice Nintendo.
That's so stupid. I can't believe they did that.
Yeah.
That's one of the dumbest decisions the Zelda team ever did.
Yep.
I'm gonna play that one just to spite Brad. Now
I know you would.
And be like, this is the best one ever.
The Wii version only. Yeah.
Well, is that the one I played though?
It was the first release of the game, so probably.
Yeah, that's the one I played and I noped out because the monkeys or whatever, and I'm like, this sucks.
All right, let's see here. This is from David Cotman. Hey, Punch It Up crew. DK Bonanza follows in the footsteps of other Nintendo games, Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom via an open-ended sandbox approach. It makes me wonder if there is a place for Nintendo games to have a more linear level design and future entries. Don't get me wrong, the open level designs are amazing, but Nintendo was able to create curated experiences that, while limited, still excelled as unique games. Do you feel like the more linear games, Galaxy 3D World, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, etc., are relics of a bygone era slash relegated to 2D games, or can we ever see their 3D games revisit a more limited approach in the future? Side note, would also love to see a DK Bonanza spoiler cast in the future. Thanks and keep punching. Yeah, we'll probably do something like that. Okay, so do we think, I guess for instance for Zelda, do you think we'll see the more older 3D traditional style games and a newer 3D game? Because I think the next game is going to build on whatever they've been doing.
Yeah. I think Aonuma basically said, the Breath of the Wild style is the way of the future.
For the future, yeah.
Yeah, so I think if you want the traditional Zelda style, it's going to be the top-down, the Link's Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom style, basically. So
yeah, the more old school.
Yeah, and style, to be fair, Echoes of Wisdom was fully 3D. You can, it's just the camera isn't, right, but the movement it completely is, and the world was. So
yeah. If anything, then the newer Zeldas remind me, and this was intentional, of Zelda 1. Kind of like that open-endedness in a lot of ways, being able to go in different orders.
Now, a dream project would be a Majora's Mask style Breath of the Wild with just like 4 dungeons. And it, because Majora's Mask was
that's
only
what we get anyways. We get 4 dungeons usually.
Well, yeah. That's fucking true. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were just 4 dungeons. God damn it. Yeah.
Tears was technically 5, I think.
But if they can definitely do the Majora's Mask and just like take 2 years to make a really, really short, like 15, 20-hour Zelda game. Because Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask weren't that long, right? If they could just revisit those games and just like do that, then that'd be cool, I think,
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
Micah, what do you think?
Little stories in between Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely loved Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Loved it. Like, phenomenal game. So I'd love to see more of that alongside the big open world games that you guys love so much. Like, sure, keep making your Tears of the Kingdom style games, but give me my little Echoes of Wisdom shit. Give me more of those, and I'll be perfectly content to have that while you guys go on your big adventure with your wet boots that don't climb and shit and everything breaks. You have fun with that.
I will.
And I will have Echoes of Wisdom.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't see them moving away, personally, at least from a Zelda standpoint, moving away from the formula. Though, of course, evolve and stuff like that, but Zelda is just way too popular now. It's by far more popular than it had been for a long time, so... It was definitely the winning change that series needed, because Skyward Sword didn't sell super well.
That's true. They did say that they're going to make 2D and 3D Donkey Kong games, so it really does seem like Nintendo is like, no, we're not going to, again, sorry, Colin, but like, it's like Nintendo is actually like caring about their old IPs, and they're like, no, if you like the old style, we're going to do the old style too. Don't worry about it.
And I think it's great, dude. Offering both types, wonderful. I like them both, so
because that's works for me. Because like, that's the thing, Brett, is like you were saying that Donkey Kong Bonanza isn't that challenging, and I agree, especially in the main game. That's completely opposite from Donkey Kong Country, which is like very, very challenging.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of like a part of Donkey Kong I really like.
Yeah.
But, like I said, there's still more Bonanza I need to play.
Yeah.
More Bonanza. But I preface this again, I love Bonanza. I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
overall.
I started because I'm all Konged out right now. I started a DKC 1 on the Switch, the Switch Online, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is so hard too already."
Yeah, dude.
Like I was trying to play Tropical Freeze, and I was like, "Man, this is hard. I'm not really in the mood for this." And I was like, "Well, what if I just revisit the old Super Nintendo version?" I was like, "Man, when I was like 13 years old, like I was like a crack gamer. Like I was like flying through these levels, and right now I'm just like, oh my god, But back then I used to just fly through each DKC level like crazy,
Yeah,
it was so fun.
Different era.
I might play more DKC 1 just to get that.
All 3 of those country games.
All 3 of them. Yeah, DKC 2 I haven't played in like I think since I was a kid, but like that was so good though.
Peak. It's my favorite of the trilogy.
It kind of is like the best one out of the 2D ones, right? DKC 2, right?
The trilogy, I think so. I think Tropical Freeze is the best game overall.
Yeah. I
But
never
then
finished it, but yeah.
then
Out
I
of the
would do
trilogy, though, DKC2 was definitely the peak.
for
Though.
me.
I was
Yeah,
like, oh my god, the level design in that game was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Really, really great.
it's peak. It's good
Yeah.
shit. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here that I want to touch on. But yeah, in terms of Nintendo IP, I think for a lot of the big ones, we'll get the more 2D traditional types like Mario and stuff like that. We got Wonder and stuff, but 3D ones, it seems like they like to really experiment, I should say, out the box stuff more there. For now, at least. Okay, this is from annoying fact-checking actor Wesley Snopes. Hello there.
That's a good one.
How would you guys describe the ethos of Punching Up? To me, it's very reflective of Nintendo itself, lighthearted and focused on fun first and foremost. I've been a listener from the beginning, even though I haven't played my Switch more than a couple of dozen hours total, just because I love the vibe of the show. I've been trapped on PlayStation, held captive by my trophy addiction, holding out hope that Switch 2 would introduce any achievement system. I finally realized how absurd it is to deny myself the joy of Nintendo's first-party games because of that. I'm planning on remedying that just soon as I get off work. I've graduated from PlayStation, you could say.
There you go.
Take care. Oh, I didn't see who wrote this one last time.
I like how that's become a meme in our community because it's like, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? But Micah, they want the achievements. But like us, like me, achievements aren't everything. It's just a nice little cherry on top for me. You got to go there for the cake, big cake, which is the game itself. Don't deny yourself great games just because there's no achievements. You're missing out. But annoying fact checker Wesley Snopes, you're going to have a good time. Time to get in there, play all those games. If you've been on PlayStation land for a long time only, you got a lot of good shit to play.
There's so much to catch up on. Mm-hmm. So much. Like, and there's just still so much to look forward to. I'm really excited for Kirby's Air Riders because I never played the original. So it's like, dude, I'm fucking hyped for this. Mm-hmm. Like, we got some good shit coming out this year that I am thrilled for. And then just looking backwards, there's just the Switch catalog is huge. There's endless titles for you to get into and choose from. It's an exciting time to be getting into Switch if you really haven't experienced much of it.
Yeah, so much good shit for you to play. So enjoy. All right, final writing here from Nick. Sup, Chameleon Brad, flicking his Venusaur gene and muck backwards Micah.
Oh.
In light of this Pokemon themed week, I wondered if I might write in with my most cliched of old man rants. Pokemon was better in my day. Don't get me wrong. I've been having an absolute blast with Pokemon Violet on Switch 2 to the stage where it's probably the best after Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Nevertheless, how fucking ugly are all Gen 8 and Gen 9 Pokemon? I feel like there was an underlying consistency up until Sun and Moon, but the last two gens have really jumped the gun on over-designed monstrosities based on inanimate objects, not intimate, or it could do that. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. One. Yeah. Anyway, this brings me to my point made by Dagan, RIP on Constellation with Gene and Brad, where he said that so much of Pokemon's success is down to the amazing designs. Mm-hmm. I wonder if we went back to 1990s, but instead of Charizard and Blastoise, we had Meowscarada and Quaquaval. Would Pokemon be the phenomenon it is today? I also ponder how this affects Pokemon merchandising. Seems like there hasn't been an iconic design worthy of 1,000 different plushies since Greninja. Cheers, cuties. Nick. P.S. Since I assume most of you beta Pokemon cucks don't know what the fuck I'm on about, here are links to Gen 8 and Gen 9 designs.
Yeah, these two that he named specifically, this Meow whatever and Quavon over here, these are not great. Like, in terms of would this launch a franchise? In terms of would you be clamoring to get these in your Burger King kids meal with the golden card? No. Like, I don't think you'd be clamoring for it the same way.
You know what? I would say that, Michael, but okay, you guys got to tell me what these are. These little fucking dolls that everyone's carrying around, and they have like the sharp teeth.
Oh, Labubu's.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? How did these things get really popular? I looked at the thing. I'm like, what is this? This is like a cracked out Furby. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Oh,
Everyone's obsessed with them.
Furbies are back. Did you see Furbies are back?
No.
No. The new Furbies are out, man. You got to see them.
Okay, hold on.
Let me see.
Yeah, I can't believe we're actually we're finally talking about Labubu on Labubu Stand Mania. So.
What the fuck is Labubu?
Labubu is some
This
Chinese
guy's
doll.
little teeth.
Some doll made in China. Colin will love it because it's made in China too. Chinese doll. I have no idea how it became big. I was literally at a barbecue. I'm so glad that I found out about it before like everyone started talking about it online for some reason. But I was literally at a barbecue and like some girl, like some young girl, like 23, 24 years old was like, "Do you like my Labubu?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking?" It was literally like the Walter White, like, "Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?" kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then she showed me her Labubu, and I was like, "Oh, I had no idea what that is." And she's like, "Oh, if you want to find out what all the hip young people are into, this is what we're into right now." And I
I'm
was
no
like,
longer young. I'm no longer hip.
"Yeah, we're
All
not."
right.
It's definitely she was 23, 24, so it's like okay, like
Yeah.
I'm definitely like out of the loop of that
My
generation
time is
for sure.
past.
Labubu is a brand collectible designer plush toy monster elves created by Hong Kong Dutch designer Casing Lung.
Oh, it's not even
And-
a Chinese dude. It's a Dutch guy that lives in Hong Kong. Holy shit.
Yes, and marketed by and sold exclusively at China-based retailer Pop Mart. Labubu is also the name of the main character in the series.
Well, all right.
I mean, these look kind of like they're all right, I guess. I don't think they're very cool though.
They're a sensation, though. Yeah.
I
for
know
some
they're
reason.
huge.
Oh,
They're fucking huge. I've seen
yeah.
a lot of people walking around with these things. They're like new Beanie Babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Basically, yeah.
I don't like it.
You're supposed to have a Labubu on your purse or whatever. That's what the girl that I met had. I was like, okay, cool.
Where's your Labubu?
Yeah.
You can't sit with us unless you have a Labubu.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys see Pusha T and Malice? They're doing their Eclipse album tour, and if someone presented them their album with a Labubu attached. And then you just see like 50-year-old Malice, like this former drug dealer gangster person, like looking down at his album with like the Labubu hanging off, and he looks like he wants to fucking kill somebody.
Yeah, he's like, what the?
He's like, like he's like standing, like his back is straight, like he's like on guard, like he's like worried about it, you know?
Yeah, man.
Oh my
I
god!
don't get it. I don't know. Right into
Yeah.
next week. Tell me where this happened. What caused this phenomenon?
Labubu Stand Media, yeah.
It's probably some
But
TikTok
also-
bullshit, right?
Probably some
Well, I
fucking
need you guys
TikTok
to-
bullshit. Yeah.
You guys need to see the new long Furby. I put it in the chat.
Long
here.
Furby.
Yeah, because this is the new Furby. It's long.
Okay, let me
And
see.
so this is the new thing.
Oh, you
Furby, it's like 2.5 feet long. So
what?
It's the Furby you know and love, but it's long now.
What? I don't. This sucks.
Yeah, I put it here in the Zencaster chat. Yeah, but look at him. I kind of want. If you had to tell me, well, it's $70. But if you told me
This is
you
like
can have that or Labubu, I'd get long Furby.
this is like 2000s internet culture bullshit
Okay, see,
right here.
these are gotcha too.
You
never know what
the gotcha. Oh,
You never
Labubu's
know-
gotcha. Oh,
Labubu is gotcha.
that's a huge point.
You get blind boxes, so you never
Fuck.
know which
Oh.
Labubu you're gonna
I
get.
do like gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm not a blind box fan. I'm the person who cheats, and I will buy when it says like full set, and I'm like hell yeah, and I buy the full set of blind boxes
Yeah,
if it's a reasonable number. If it's like 6 or something,
dude,
not
these
like if it's like a set
fucking
20.
Furbies, Micah, look like hideous eldritch creatures. This
Wait,
is
how
like
could
some
you say that's a
Bloodborne shit.
Furby?
Like, look, okay, let me send this link to you. This
could you say
is
that?
terrifying. Like, if I walked in my house at night and saw these like laying on the floor or some shit,
Oh, these are not the real ones though.
What do
These
you
are
mean?
not the real long. These were created by some lady. This is like these are not the real new Furbies.
Okay,
like
well,
the one
these-
I sent is the actual new Furby.
these fucking
are
suck.
this lady's
whatever
been
I'm looking
making
at.
these.
Okay,
No, these have existed for a couple years. This lady's been making those and selling them on like Etsy,
dude,
and
stop.
they're creepy as
Yeah,
hell.
stop, lady.
But like, yeah, she's taking old '90s Furbies and crafting them into these. But the new Furbies are like not that long and not that creepy.
you know what,
Furby's
Labubu's,
always been creepy.
Furbies, stand down, both of you.
Don't tell Furby to stand down.
I just did.
I always
Stand
wanted
down,
one.
Furby. You can
No.
buy one. You're an adult.
Yeah, but like it's not the same.
Were you about to say, what am I going to do with it when you have like 50 figures behind you?
No, like wanting a Furby as a child is not the same as like, yeah, I could go buy one. I could buy a new Elephant the Elephant too, but it's not the fucking same.
I know. Well, you're being protective of Furby for no reason.
Yeah, because I like him
Furby's
still.
Washed.
Wow.
Furby's
well, Brad,
washed.
you're unwashed. You're unwashed.
That's not true. I
A
am
man
washed.
with an unwashed ass has
I'm
an
not your
opinion
ex,
again.
okay?
That's one of my favorite like tweet replies when people are like, a man with an unwashed ass has an opinion again.
Damn.
Fucking sends
that's
me
harsh.
every time I see it.
Wash your ass. Wash your
it.
ass, everybody.
I got to give an update too. Maddie has seen the image of Peach.
Oh, yeah. Poor Maddie. Poor innocent
Maddie's
Maddie.
actually going to be scarred from that.
Yeah.
Maddie wasn't ready.
Yeah. Yeah, when Hogue sees that, he's going to be like, oh, whoopsies.
Anyways, Wesley
My daughter
Snopes.
saw this, yeah.
Anyways, Wesley Snopes, that's the ethos of punching up. So,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
all right. What a weird fucking ending, but that's it. We've reached the end of the road. If you want to go watch those Labubu's or your weird long furries, Furbies, there's probably furries out there too. I'm sure.
Oh,
Have to stand down.
yeah. No, they need to stand down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stand down, guys.
Well, I'm seeing news that Fable might have been delayed till 2027. Well, rest in peace, Playground Games, I guess.
Where'd you see this?
It's just coming out right now.
Oh, interesting.
Xbox Era is first reporting on the two sources have told him.
That'd be annoying because that's like the one Xbox game I'm waiting for.
Literally the only Xbox
It's
game.
all we're waiting for, Brad.
Yeah.
It's all we got.
I know. Is
like,
it? Yeah, is it? Man?
Jesus Christ. What am I doing over here? We're
We
waiting
got
for
Gears
Gears E-Day. Like,
Yeah.
Got Gears E-Day. Meanwhile, over at Nintendo Land over here on Punching Up, we're eating good with Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Right now,
newest-
yeah. Right now we are.
Again, that's my point to Colin and everyone else, man. Like, you guys are all complaining about, oh my god, we're not getting Fable until whatever. I haven't played Fable in forever, blah blah blah. And it's like, there's no Mega Man game. Why isn't Capcom doing anything with Mega Man? Well,
I mean,
if you're a
where's
Donkey Kong
Mega
fan,
Man? Yeah.
like go check out Video Game Donkey. Like he might actually like his first video was like, can I just do 50 videos on this game? And he might just do that.
Yeah, might just do it.
Yeah.
All right. We're getting the hell out of here. We'll see you next week, everybody. Take care and goodbye. Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is a product of Last Stand Media and Colin's Last Stand LLC and is proudly recorded in the USA. The show is written and hosted by me, Bradley Ellis. My co-hosts are Gene Park and Micah Moriarty. The show is edited and produced by Dustin Furman. All of Last Stand's theme music is by Ramon Narvaez. Punching Up, along with the rest of Last Stand's media shows, are fan-funded on Patreon at patreon.com/laststandmedia. The following names are at the producer level on Patreon, our highest tier, and we're grateful for your kind contributions and generosity to our independent endeavor. Thank you.